bit of thingamajig there. Just to, let's see. Okay, so that's that. Do. All right, cool. Much better. Much better. I'll have to continue to mess with that a little bit, I guess. Okay. Let's get this. Okay. Hey, yo, what up? How's it going? Had a little bit of a hiccup there for a second. I'm I'm tinkering with wrapping presents. Nice. All right. I want to. I guess this is a pretty good time to test something. I'm gonna ask a question and then I'm tinkering with the delay thing and I think I fixed it. I'm gonna ask a question and I want somebody in chat to respond to it as quickly as possible. So when I ask the question, who do you guys think deserved game of the year? I want you to ask me or like answer as quickly as possible. So I'll ask the question again in a prepared manner. Who do you guys think should have won game of the year? No clue. Fair. Okay. Interesting. So I'm seeing. So for proper context, I'm tinkering with delays, like the delay in my stream, and I think I have semi fixed it because I can see my Twitch chat or I can see my Twitch stream manager thing. And I think that is much better. Connect your encoder to go live. Oh no, there it goes. Okay. Okay, cool. I think actually it seems like it might be slower on YouTube. Oh, yeah, wow. I think it just might be slower on YouTube. Weird. Yep, there it is. Okay, interesting. Okay. I guess I'll have to figure that out later. Let's see. So, that's good there. Okay. So I think we got everything good here. That shows the live thing. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to tinker with it on YouTube because it seems like the stream is slower on YouTube. Could possibly just because I have a lot of fucking output going on right now. But I'll worry about that later. Hello, everybody. Welcome. I don't know what this number is. I'm just noticing that down there. 61339. Weird. But yeah, hello, everybody. We are here. We are back for the second part of the weekend stream. What did we do yesterday? We finished up. Oh no, yeah, we did the fucking we did the BB No Money concert in Peak. That was fun. That was good times. That was good shit. Today, just because I got a fucking hankering for it, and because it's, you know, semi-topical. It's topical in general. Hiya, how's it going? I want to play Expedition 33. It's also a good excuse for me to grind in the game, because fucking I want to level up a little bit, because I keep getting my fucking ass handed to me by the fucking the lamp keeper or the lamp master, whatever the fuck his name is. It's fucking really started to piss me off. So I need to fucking get good there. But it's also just a fucking good excuse to talk about the game, and more so specifically recently, as you can see by the title, the game awards, because it's like, I don't know, it's kind of like the same thing that we've been seeing just consistently, fucking like consistently every single time like a game wins in the game awards. We saw it, even like the ones that people like agree should win, or like maybe, you know, quote unquote, the majority of people agree should win. There's still like fucking controversy around it, and it's so stupid. And you know, it's partially like, you know, like there's always going to be like controversy and debate and stuff around like award shows and stuff like that, and it's fine. But like, I don't know, some of it's just real fucking like smooth brain to me. I guess more so it's an excuse for me to talk about it and give my opinions, because whether or not you agree on my opinions, you know, constructive criticism and healthy dialogue are still important, especially when it comes to like artistic mediums like video games. I'll finally be able to see gameplay of it because I don't want to look it up myself. That's that's a weird stipulation, but yes, we will be getting in and playing it. I got my save right here. God, I can't believe I've played 12 hours so far. I played 12 hours. How long is this game actually? Hold on, let me... Because I feel like I'm a little bit... I'm over. Okay. 30 hours in the main game with additional side content, extending the total play time of 60 hours for completionist. So, you know, a fucking good, long, healthy playtime. But yeah, I'm so fucking slow and behind on it. But it's a journey, not a race. But I'm like right at like the tail end of the first chapter, or the first act. It's a 3-act play. And yes, I said play. It's not actually a play, it's a video game, but yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm about a third of the way through the game. So let's jump in here, and then I might need to adjust my my caricature here. So give me a second for that. Or well, I guess we'll let the game load up, and then we'll go from there. All right, so we're lagging a little bit. That's just because we're loading in. Okay, good. Cool, that's clean. Let's see. Let's do... Oh, I can't move both of them at the same time? Oh, fuck you. Oh, that's dumb. Oh, it's because it wasn't locked. Durr. Alright, so... I'm gonna move that there. Oh, I can only adjust one at a time. Rude. Give me a tiny hat. Now I am tiny hat Toshi. Alright, let's expand that just a smidge. That's probably fine. Okay. I might have to move myself around, but that's fine. Alright, so... That's fine. Okay. Story-wise, I don't know. I don't think anybody really needs to like worry about like what's going on in the story. The point is that number 33 over there, that is the painting of a, or not painting. That is a number kept by a being known as the Paintress, and basically it started at like, you know, 99 or something, and then has been counting down ever since. And anybody who is of that year or above dies, basically. Spoilers alert. Fucking huge spoilers for specifically the video, the first act of the game. But anybody below that age dies, and so, you know, they send expeditions to this like this continent that we're on right here. I can't remember if the continent has a name, but they send expeditions there to try to, you know, take out the Paintress, to stop, you know, the like every year a lot of people dying, because obviously it's an existential crisis. If lower it gets, no more people. But that's the basic story. You're on Expedition 33, which is, you know, not the 33rd expedition, but like the 77th or something to that effect, 70-somethingth. And you're going on an adventure across the continent to beat the Paintress. Pretty straightforward and simple. I have been, this area that I'm in is like a decent area for like grinding enemies and stuff, but I kind of want to like go back a little bit and maybe go to like a different part of the world space to maybe grind there a little bit. But this is part of the gameplay. That's an enemy right there. If I run into it, it fucking enters me into like a, you know, it's all like very Final Fantasy coded. So it's a Final Fantasy like turn-based sort of battle. For right now, I want to run it back and back out of this area without getting engaged in any fights. Because I can take these guys out, no problem. I'm not fucking looking to do that right now. I can fight some other thing somewhere else. But the gameplay itself kind of has like, I guess technically, no, because that's not gameplay, that's cutscenes. So like it technically has 3 parts. It has this segment, which is the world exploration segment. Pretty straightforward in and of itself. Says, can I fast travel to? Ooh. Painter Shrine. Okay, hold on. I need to see. I need to see where this goes specifically. Yo, it's the dude. Okay, so this goes here. All right, cool. That makes my life way big easier. Fast travel entrance. Sick. It's this dude. Hey, this dude. How you doing? What's up, everybody? Hello, Porto Wolf. How's it going? I feel like I want to readjust my hat a little bit. Because as it is right now, it looks like I don't have hair. Which I do. I got hair. I mean, it kind of fits IRL. Because I shave my head, but I want to adjust it a little tiny bit. I guess maybe more so like that, actually. I guess it's fine. There's nothing really I can do about it. Let me do that. Okay. So, this way to the exit? No. No? Yes? Maybe? Hold on. Where am I? Oh no, yeah, because this is where that one cutscene happens. Okay. I gotta go back a little bit farther. There's as I was saying, there's 3 gameplay segments. There's this game, the world exploration area. There's an overworld exploration area, which we're gonna get to once we go through this little portal here. And then there's an actual combat segment of the game, which is, as you know, I was talking about before, very like, you know, Final Fantasy, Pokemon code is turn-based 3-on-3 combat. At least I think it's 3-on-3 specifically. Is it the overworld? Which feels okay. There we go. Now it's not as laggy. This is the overworld. It's just for like farther like distance to distance travel. There's like an actual map. This is where I gotta go. Like these are there we go. Okay, like these are different like locations I can go to. Can I fast travel to them? Hold on. No. Okay. Let's see. Where's the flying waters? Ooh, maybe actually that way. Yeah, let's do that. Let's head over this direction. Yeah. Let's go on SKA. Yeah. Bam, bam. Eventually, we get like, you know, this dude I am right now is a specific dude that you meet in the story. What the hell is this? Oh, is this Gestrel? Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, he's got deals. You got... I can buy hairstyles from him. Ooh, I'm gonna do that. Oh, come on. There we go. Sick. All right. Well, that was neat. All right, let me grab this guy over here.
Perfect.
Where's SKA? There we go. All right. Let's find something to fight. Is that a boss? Hold on. What's this guy? You don't look like you're doing a whole hell of a lot. You're big. Oh, nope, it was a boss. Or a bat. It was a oh no, this is definitely, ooh, this is gonna be rough. Hold on. Fuck, missed it. Shit. Yeah, this guy's probably way out of my league. Okay. Oh, I can't escape from this battle either. All right. Oh, what am I? Oh, there's an abandoned battle button now. Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah, we get it. Come on. Open the thing. No, I don't want to retry the battle. Let's find an actual battle that we're not fucking catastrophically fucking at a disadvantage on. Okay. Let's get this. Let's get you. And then let's run over here, but let's avoid him. He seems like he's going to be a bad time. Ooh, hello. There we go. Okay.
Bergier, Expedition 62. Eugène beat the rest of us to 100 kills, but I'm still 3 shy. I might need to do some solo hunting if I'm going to even up the score. Oh, I can hear a big Nev coming. They count for double. If I kill it quick, I can boost my score.
Noticing a lot of people are either forgetting or are unaware of the French joke. What do you mean French joke? Like the like fucking like the surrendering thing or something else? I don't know to where you refer. Ooh, what's this place? Is this good for? Yellow Harvest. Let's do a little bit more exploring first. And actually find a combat situation which we can partake in without getting fucking smacked up. What's this one? Hidden gestural area. Oh, this is that one area. So the interesting thing about the story of the game, you guys are probably gonna have like specific questions and stuff like, what's a gestural? Why does everything look fucking crazy and weird and shit? This is one of those games where like it does have lore and story stuff, and like you do get answers and to a lot of those questions, but a lot of the oh, is it that? Oh no, this is the gestural redwoods. Okay, we're not gonna go in there. I thought it was in there before. We're gonna pass on that. You do eventually get answers to like specific questions, but a lot of the things you're presented with in the game are very like, you just kind of roll with it kind of things. Ooh, hello. Let's get that. What's that say? Go Blue? Ooh, music record. Okay. It's similar to the British people joke. Well, what's the British people joke? Now, you guys are fucking confusing me. I'm not as fucking chronically online as I used to be. I don't know what a lot of these jokes they're referring to. Partially because I'm stupid. I probably know exactly what you're talking about. I just don't know the framing that you're referring it through. I saw the dumbest opinion today. I was watching a video about how they can improve Fallout 4, and one comment said, Fallout 4 is a good game because it's not a good Fallout game. That's weird. That's a weird comment. Like, I don't know. Ooh, wait a minute. Can we take these? Oh, yeah. Which guys are these? Yeah, I think I can take these guys on. Like, I know I can. I'm just all like, ugh, do I want to fucking bother with these guys right now? But let's do it. I'm pretty sure I can take these guys out. Because it's like, I don't know. A lot of the fucking commentary on Bethesda Fallout, it's like, I want to learn more, but I also don't want to learn more, because then the fucking the answers that I get are very like not very good. they're not very like well thought out, so it's just kind of like, all right, whatever. Okay. I probably should have actually done anything. All right. It's hard to explain, but it's a hysterical hate of French people. Oh, okay. So yeah, just that. The like, oh, it was made by French people and French people. Ew. Okay, yeah. I see. See, I knew exactly what you were talking about. My brain, just dumb brain. Okay. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. All right. So yeah. Again, the basic gameplay of this game is it's a turn-based RPG. Real fucking simple to understand. Real straightforward. Like it's there are like bits and pieces that make it a little bit more like detailed and stuff, but again, turn-based RPG. Pretty straightforward. And then like there's energy costs for like different abilities and stuff like that, but the big thing that like really like changes the game is both that timing thing that you saw there, which makes certain attacks and certain abilities more effective by basically doing like a little QTE kind of thing. But once we get to, let's see, which one do I want to use here? I want to use Earth Rising. Once the enemy attacks here, you'll see what I'm talking about here. So he attacks. Oh, okay, too fast. Shit. Nope. All right, I'm a little off on this enemy. There we go. So there's a dodge mechanic, but then there's also a parry mechanic. And the interesting thing is, dodging is easier, obviously. Parrying is harder. But if you parry, you gain, I forget what specifically it's called, but you can see like these abilities here. They each have a little number in the top right-hand corner, like the little white lettering with the blue background. And effectively, that is basically like, your mana or your AP. And when you parry, actually, no, excuse me. Maybe, I can't remember if you get an AP point. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. It's kind of dependent. But basically, if you parry, you have the option of, or you have the opportunity to do a counterattack thing, which will happen automatically. But you can only get that if you parry, which again is harder. But effectively, the dodging and the parry mechanics basically take the RNG out of like, oh, is this enemy going to hit me this turn or not? And instead of making it just like a random dice roll, turns it into something that's based on your skills as a gamer instead of just, a numbers game, which me personally, I think that's really fucking cool. That wasn't exactly what I wanted to do, but we finished the battle, so, there we go. I also guess I didn't really take the opportunity to readjust my stream here, but it's really good. I really like it. It feels really tight. Where's it? There it is. There's a little bit of validity to Fallout 4, specifically not being a good Fallout game, given the dialogue system. So that's okay. Sorry, let me finish reading that first before I just fucking jump in and say you're wrong and this is why. I'm not saying you are. I'm just saying that's the fucking energy I come at everything with because I'm so fucking toxic and evil. There's a little bit also besides on that anybody who do I have it? Oh, I actually probably wouldn't have it. I wouldn't be able to link it anyway. Anybody who wants to be watching Fallout right now, go to the Evil Dungeon Crawler on YouTube. I think his channel is also Wanderer, but instead of W, it's using V. So like it's a very like witch sort of situation. He is streaming, I think he's streaming Long 15 right now, which we will also stream. But I don't know. I'm not going to say anything specific about that. We will stream Long 15 as well for Fallout Fridays. But yeah, if you want to watch Fallout, he's doing that right now. He's awesome. Okay, so there's a little bit of validity to Fallout 4, specifically not being a good Fallout game, given the dialogue system, lack of pre-DLC, perks as choice. I don't think I know specifically what you mean by perks as choice. Slash dialogues. Oh, you mean like a perk affecting, like how in Fallout 76 or in like Fallout 3 or New Vegas, to where specific perks will give you specific dialogue options. And then a lot of it seems to be because of a rush game. I wonder what would happen if it was given more time to cook. Was Fallout 4 rushed? It didn't seem like it was a rushed game. Have any Bethesda games been? I guess fucking, what was it? I guess Redfall might have fallen into that category. But as far as like creation games, like, you know, Skyrim, Starfield, Fallout, stuff like that, I think the only one that really felt rushed was probably Starfield. But like Fallout and Skyrim, to me anyway, or like, you know, Elder Scrolls and Fallout have never really felt rushed. I mean, you know, again, Fallout 76 is sort of like an outlier case because I think that was the first, if I remember correctly, they used like a brand new studio for that game. Or not like a brand new studio, but like new to them, to make a style of game that they had never really done, if I remember correctly. But you know, there is an argument that you know would be a valid example, which, like, okay, fair. I won't argue on that. To the other point, there's a bit of validity for Fallout 4 specifically not being a good Fallout game given the dialogue system, lack of perks as choice dialogue options. So that sort of hinges, and I'm not trying to throw shade at anybody. I think you guys know at this point, whenever I bring up, whenever I quote unquote target specific comments and anything, I'm not trying to say that anybody's like wrong in their opinion or anything. But to me, that sort of reads more like the thing that defines a Fallout game is how good the dialogue system is, and whether or not like the perks that you pick like affect the world around you, which is one, I feel like that's not a good way to measure whether or not a game, whether or not a Fallout game is a good Fallout game or not. Because if that's the metric we're going with, Fallout 76 is the best one of all. Because like there are so many perks that actually like affect dialogue choices, and the dialogue system in Fallout 76 is just like the best dialogue system. Like there's no sugarcoating it. It just is. It hands down is. And and again, you know, well, with the perk thing specifically, it's funny because I very clearly remember a segment of the player of the player base being very upset, even to this day, that the dialogue, that Fallout 4 had shifted away from things like, you know, skills and attributes to focus more on perks, because perks in pretty much every game before Fallout were more so like the benefit for leveling up, or like a benefit for leveling up, but they weren't something that was you know, like a crux to like how you engage with the world. Obviously there were specific, you know, perks that like gave you like, you know, like fucking like Lady Killer and stuff like that, right? That's a good example from like Fallout 3 and New Vegas. Like that gave you a better chance of, or that unlocked specific dialogue choices, and that gave you better chance at, you know, succeeding in like speech checks. And those were good, but they weren't the things that really defined how well you were at like speechcraft, right? That was the actual like speech stat. And when we go into Fallout 4, that shifts for the perk thing, where you just like dump perks into your well, I mean, obviously it more heavily favors the special system and the perk system in lieu of a stat system. But the stat system was the point where it was more like that was the big focus of the games, like, you know, before Fallout 4. And it's like, I don't know, that specifically doesn't seem like the most convincing argument, because historically the perks haven't been like the major deciding factor until Fallout 4. It was always the skill system and stuff. And even then, as far as like dialogue options and stuff, it was still like really limiting. But again, the overall point is, if we're going specifically off of like the dialogue system and how expansive it was, as like that's the determining factor for what makes a Fallout game, I feel like that's a really, really bad metric because it's not, one, it's not consistent, and two, it's not something that's like core to Fallout. That's just a core RPG, or maybe not a core RPG mechanic, but that's just like, you know, an extra polish RPG mechanic. Although I will say that, you know, it, like a lot of the times, a lot of games do feel like they were kind of rushed a little bit, and weren't given like, you know, proper time to marinate. I think we're starting to a lot more so recognize that in the post, like, you know, Fallout 76 and post Cyberpunk era. Okay, yeah. Is this the... Ooh, I don't think I've been in there. No, I haven't. Let me go down to the Spring Meadow real quick. I just gotta run around and look at the world around me. What is this?
I'm the fastest ball.
Oh, it opened a bridge. Okay. Okay, so that goes up to here. Cool. Oh, okay, let's do this. Come on. There we go. I got him. It's a shame there aren't joint endings like Minutemen plus Brotherhood of Steel or Minutemen plus Railroad. Oh yeah, like specific ones, like if you got like these two factions to like work together, or like they were the remaining factions, you would get like a bonus or like, you know, a special ending or something like that. Why am I lagging so hard? It's weird. Let me adjust the settings just slightly. Oops, shit. For some reason now it's lagging. Apply. It still feels a little sluggish, but it's a little better. I'll just leave that for this fight. That's fine. Okay, yeah. They specifically put a stupid line in the Minutemen ending about, quote, synth hunting vigilante groups. They did? In the Minutemen ending about synth hunting. I don't remember that. Of course, it's been a while since I've fucking gotten to an ending in Fallout 4, so, you know, that could just be me, but yeah, I don't remember that specifically, but it would have been cool if they did a There we go. Okay. Let me try something here. Let me move to that, see if that helps. Nah, not really. It would have been cool if they had like joint you know, joint endings, things like that. It's got to be this area, because this wasn't lagging so bad before. It feels a little choppy now. Get you? I missed you. There we go. Okay. Let me see something, actually. Let me put these on low graphics. Because I can run it like ultimate, no problem, but it's a little bit different when I'm streaming. Okay, that feels a little bit better, but I think the area that I'm in is just a little weirder. It might have also just been a loading glitch or something. But yeah, I don't know. It's weird talking about, like, you know, oh, like, this is what makes a Fallout game, because everybody sort of has like wildly different ideas about what actually makes a Fallout game a Fallout game. Ow, shit. I hit Q too. Why didn't you fucking dodge? God damn it. If you talk to the Railroad after the Minutemen ending, obviously freeing the Institute, peeps and synths, Desdemona will congratulate you, but after tell you that there are vigilante groups hunting synths. Oh, okay. So it wasn't something that gets mentioned in the it wasn't something that gets mentioned in the actual like ending segment of the game. It's just something that is mentioned by one of the characters at the end of the game, or after the end of the game. Okay, that makes sense. Reports of them. So the Minutemen ain't the perfect ending, basically. Okay, so is it like the vigilante groups are Minutemen? Or is it just saying that because now you've, you know, freed the Commonwealth of the scourge of the Minutemen, or the scourge of the Minutemen, the scourge of the, what is it? The Institute, now people are a little bit more, you know, open and willing to actively hunting down synths now that it's sort of like a public thing that, like, yes, they do exist. Because you got to remember, one of the things, or one of the more interesting dialogue, or not dialogue, but like story elements in Fallout 4 was that some people don't really believe that synths exist. There's a lot of it is very like urban legend coded. So that, again, there's like question like, oh, like, are they real, or like, are synths, and like, who's a synth? It's all like very paranoia coded, which I think is really, really cool and really interesting. What's in here? Abbott's Cave. No danger. Okay, fair. So it's like again, the point is like, are these vigilante groups Minutemen, or are they just regular people who are now emboldened because of the Institute has been destroyed, and now they're all like, we're gonna hunt down all the like last remaining synths and stuff? Because that sounds a lot more likely, and I'm not 100% surprised, but it doesn't sound like that's something that, you know, the Institute brought on. That's just a big wall. That's just a big wall right there. I don't know if that's actually a boss. Because he looks sort of familiar, but not really familiar. Is this gonna bring me in a fight with him? Okay, yeah, no, this isn't a boss. Fair. Something about how just because you're the general, we can't control our people, even if you told them since they're cool. Well, again, like, that's the question. Are the vigilante groups Minutemen, or are the vigilante groups just regular people? Because if it's just regular people, then, like, you know, we don't really have any authority over them as the general of the Minutemen. They're just regular people. And I'm just way too powerful for these guys. I don't think being here is really gonna help me out a whole lot. Let's do this. I think I might also have to leave this zone, because for whatever reason it's lagging a lot more.
Let the ink flow.
Which is a big problem in a game like this, where where fucking timing is a big factor. Oh, clean. But yeah, that I don't know about that. I get it. That's actually a cool bit of storytelling. But, like, I don't know if I'd put that at the feet of the Minutemen. That definitely sounds just like it's a ramification of it's a consequence of the actions that we as the player take. Like, yeah. I would assume semi-rogue Minutemen, because they have the firepower to look for synths to lynch. I mean, again, so do, like, a lot of people just, like, in the Commonwealth. And it's like, you know, maybe they are, like, rogues, you know, rogue Minutemen who just, like, you know, like, oh, you guys didn't go far enough, we gotta fucking get rid of them and stuff. But, like, you know, you're like, oh, you can't do that because, you know, you're a Minuteman, you're supposed to, like, be held to a higher standard and stuff. And they're all like, fuck you, and then they fucking, you know, go off on their own. That would make sense. But again, that wouldn't make them Minutemen, that would make them regular people again. Ancient Gestural City. Ooh. Okay. So let's head back up the other way. Because we more or less, as far as enemies goes, we've done all this. And as far as the map goes, we explored everything down here. Okay, the Flying Waters. We've been there. We sort of kicked ass there. Oh, there's probably some other areas we could probably, like, a little bit explore, though, so... maybe. Also, a majority of the synths teleported were likely in Institute. Oh, yeah, like their outfits and stuff like that. Yeah, that makes sense. I kind of want to see what's going on with these gestural locations over here. Like, where is he? Like this one over here. I could also probably turn the settings up a little bit more. You check out the Digital Circus episode, there's not anything. It's... God fucking damn it. You are like the third person who has asked me if I've watched the Digital Circus yet. And it's like, to be fair, it's not unprompted, because I have said that that I watched the Digital Circus and I'm a fan and everything like that. But like, fucking... I have just had so much shit to do. Fucking, I did... What is it? Hit the freight train like hit like a freight train to the community. Okay, I almost read that wrong. Hit the freight train like a community. What? Shut up, Toshi. You don't know what you're talking about. So, again, like you're the, and you know, again, not throwing shade or nothing. It still feels a little chunky. That's weird. You are the third person today to ask me if I've watched the Digital Circus episode. Like, legitimately, I had somebody this morning ask me, and then I had somebody like right as I was starting the stream message me and be like, hey, have you watched Digital Circus yet? It's like, I'm gonna watch it, but like, fucking, when you work full time and 3 of the days, let's see, I've streamed, this week I streamed Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and now today, Sunday. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, I've worked all 3 of those days, and like my schedule is like work for streaming day specifically is work, come home, start streaming, and then basically go to bed, because I start at 4 and then it goes to 8, and then the last couple of weeks or the last couple of days there's been something else after that occupies my time, and then like that's just been like the last 3 days in a row. And then today I had a thing this morning, now I'm streaming, and then I'll like actually have the rest of my weekend. So it's like, God, like everyone just in general, like the people who are asking me stuff probably aren't gonna see that, like at least all of them, but like I'm gonna get to it. I just also have to stream for everybody and make content and stuff. Like, I'm gonna get to it. Just, like, fucking calm down. Gee whiz. But, yes, I am gonna watch it. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. I've been too busy fucking watching people bitch and moan about the Game Awards and also streaming. Okay, so you got that going on. We gotta do you. This still feels a little laggy, but it doesn't look super laggy on my end. But I think it's fine. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Okay, so we can't do that. So I'll just attack. Ooh, actually. Yeah. Who's gonna attack? They're all gonna attack. Yeah, I'll do that. Oh, he dodged it, you bitch. Okay. Nice.
Rooney, watch out!
See, now that's not fair because I can't fucking see because you're in the way. I still dodged it though. Hell yeah. I'm gonna turn the settings back down because for whatever reason it's just being really weird right now. And I think mostly it's just my playback and stuff. But yes, I am going to watch the Digital Circus. It just fucking I don't have a whole lot of time to do a whole bunch of nothing. Okay, so he's got 2 clear, and then you got 2. We're gonna have to attack you. But yeah, the fucking the what is it? And like, I very strongly recognize that a big part of it is just media literacy when it comes to video games and stuff like that. But a lot of the like Game Awards stuff, like the backlash or like, you know, the response to like the results and stuff, specifically indie game and game of the year, are just like they're so fucking dumb. Some of them, like, it basically boils down to like 2 or 3 arguments that I think are just really not great arguments. The primary one is what is it? The primary one is, well, maybe not the I'll talk about one of them. One of them is the yeah, we're gonna have to do that. One of them is that, you know, Expedition 33 shouldn't have, you know, won 9 awards at the Game Awards. There should be, like, you know, a little bit of balance, right? And it's like, to an extent, I get that. Okay, hold on. I want to share my opinion, but I also want to, like, prioritize your guys' thoughts and opinions first. Especially since in the process of covering, you know, those, I'm also going to cover, you know, cover my thoughts and feelings. Are you on fire? No, you're broken. Yeah, you're a little bit stronger. Let's do that. Okay. All right. The fairest point I've seen is that sweeps can be boring, especially if you don't personally like the game. Okay, so I need to look something up here real quick because I agree with that, but I want to add a little bit of context. Game of the Year, Game Awards winners. No, I'm just gonna have to fucking go to Bluesky again so I can find that fucking picture. Star Wars. Not enough. Okay, cool. Not enough people are talking about all the fucking cool, dope, sick, hot, nasty games that we've been getting over the like all the like cool shit that was introduced at the Game Awards and stuff. I feel like not enough people. Interesting. Okay. I feel like not enough people are talking about that. I have been seeing a little bit of like maybe controversy. Okay, so there we go. I have been seeing a little bit of quote unquote controversy around the last game that they showed at the Game Awards, which was fucking what was it? Oh, okay. Which was I think it was High Guard. Like fucking Jeff Keighley kind of like propped it like that, like this is gonna fucking change your life. I got to play this game. It fucking blew my nuts off. I'm now nutless because this game was insane. And then it's like I don't want to definitively say that it looked bad or anything because I don't think it did, but it did kind of look a little bit underwhelming. And it's like, you know, and the fact that it was like a PvP game, like Overwatch and like League and shit, or not League, fucking like Valorant and stuff like that. So it's like, yeah, that was a weird one to end off on. So let's see. Okay, yeah, I had to get myself reacquainted with what was said. So yeah, the first point I've seen is that sweeps can be boring, especially if you don't personally like the game. Which, yes, absolutely. Sweeps are not like I enjoy every single Game Awards specifically because it's like, oh, I get to see like, you know, cool games, and then I get to see like, you know, what's being recognized as like, oh, this was a really good game. So I had this exact same thing. It's another battle royale, whatever game. Yeah, basically. It looked like mechanically there might be a little bit of interesting stuff to it, but it's that kind of game. Um, so for this one, I don't think anybody was at all surprised that that Expedition 33 just absolutely dominated the Game Awards because of just how massively positively it was received. But me personally, I had this exact same thing happen to me back in 2018 when God of War just dominated and took every single every single award, according to the Wikipedia here. Sorry, excuse me. So the game that received the most awards was Red Dead Redemption 2, which won 4. However, the most nominated was a tie between God of War and Red Dead Redemption 2. And just like with Expedition 33 and Silksong, if God of War or Red Dead Redemption 2, if either of those games hadn't released in the same year, like, if God of War had released in 2019, then Red Dead Redemption would have been Game of the Year. Like, there's absolutely no conversation there. Me personally, I think that Red Dead Redemption 2 is a much better and more deserving game to win Game of the Year than God of War. But at the same time, looking at like a lot of the information around God of War specifically, because I've never played any God of War games. I've kept up kind of a little bit with some of them, but I haven't played any of them. They're just not my thing. But I see a strong enough argument in that game specifically being Game of the Year over Red Dead Redemption. And this is key here, especially considering the fact that it was two things. One, a sequel, which Red Dead Redemption 2 was also, which means it has a built-in fan base already. And two, the fact that it was the end, effectively, the end of like the culmination of like a decade's worth of like video game work and like hierarchy, or not hierarchy, but like narrative through line, and just how important the series in general was to the gaming community. Red Dead Redemption is also a super important game to the community, but it didn't have the same cultural impact as God of War, because God of War was consistently a lot more present in the gaming zeitgeist compared to Red Dead Redemption. Again, both Red Dead Redemption games, incredibly fantastic games, but as far as cultural relevancy, not as much. And I think that's a big part of what gets taken into consideration with the Game Awards, is their cultural relevancy. So for me, the Game Awards this year was a contest between specifically two games. Expedition 33 and Silksong. Fucking everything else. What were the other ones that were up for nominee? Let me jump ahead here to 2025. There we go. Okay, so God, it had 13 nominations. That's crazy. So up. So the other games up for Game of the Year for this year, or all of the games up for Game of the Year, was Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2, Donkey Kong Bonanza, Hades 2, Hollow Knight Silksong, and Kingdom Come Deliverance. So 6 different games. Looking through all of them and their cultural relevancy, Donkey Kong probably has the biggest cultural relevancy because it's a Donkey Kong game. Hades, it's the second game in a series that, as far as I've seen, very well done, not really as culturally relevant. Death Stranding 2, also not really to the same extent. Kojima, absolute masterclass when it comes to writing and game design. Again, Death Stranding specifically, not super culturally relevant. I could see an argument being made for what was best narrative. Okay, yeah, Death Stranding 2 was in best narrative. I could see an argument for that, but there's the Silksong meme really died off once it came out. Yeah, I mean, it existed for like a little bit, like Sha and like get good and like a lot of the memes and stuff around that specifically. But yeah, it didn't have a very strong half-life. At the same time though, it also has been out for the shortest amount of time. But yeah, in general, it did have a pretty big fallout, or a fall off rather. Again though, as far as narrative, I could see a stronger point for Death Stranding 2. But for Game of the Year, it's more of a cultural thing, and like its place in the gaming zeitgeist for that year. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, again, I could see it, but I don't think the same scale is there. I know not a whole hell of a lot about Kingdom Come Deliverance. I know that a lot of people were super excited for it. When was the last game? The first game was in 2018. So if I remember correctly, Kingdom Come Deliverance had a pretty good reception, and then Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 also a really good reception. I haven't played either, but I've been hearing that it's also like a really fun game and really cool and really good, and that's great. Again, though, it doesn't have the same cultural relevancy to the larger gaming conversation. Hollow Knight Silksong has that. It's probably been the most hyped up game for the last however, I don't know how long people have been waiting for Silksong. I think like maybe, okay, so Hollow Knight released in 2017, so at least 5 years, right? 5-6 years, something like that. That's a long time to be waiting for a game. Between Silksong and GTA 6, those are probably like the most hyped games, and then probably like a couple others like Perfect Dark and stuff like that, like the remaster and stuff. So my understand or my concept, my thought process when it comes to Game of the Year is always a more like what has been the most culturally relevant game for that year. And going down the list of options, the only two I can see are Expedition 33 and Silksong. And the reason for that, one, Hollow Knight, the first one, was just such a powerfully successful independent game and incredibly well received. And the sequel obviously is going to be the same way. Which is why I think it's probably like a number 2 for Game of the Year, or was going to be a number 2 for Game of the Year. When it comes to Expedition 33, though, it's literally everything that even the most like I hate the video game industry people have been asking for. It's an independent studio. I've seen people say like, oh, it has like 400 people work on the game. How can you call that an independent studio? One, the size of a studio isn't the thing that makes, that isn't the thing that determines if the studio is independent or not. Its independency is how like new the studio is, not how small the studio is. Did Hollow Knight did Silksong have fewer people work on the game? Yeah, they had like 5 core developers and then hired out some extra people to do some extra stuff. But the core development of the game was still very small. Or maybe it was like 3 to 5 people. I don't know exactly. But again, both Expedition 33 and Hollow Knight Silksong, very small development team. They just happened to also like hire people out and stuff like that. Where Expedition 33 differs, it was an independent game. It was a detail-orientated, incredibly fleshed out RPG game. You just look at what's on screen right now. Like the characters you play as, none of the characters have the same fighting styles. They all have some sort of like different mechanic to it. The creature design is amazing. The world design is amazing. The RPG feels tight. It's not really like laggy or chunky in a lot of places, unless you're like streaming it. So like it's very the writing is amazing. The music is amazing. The game won. Let's see what's it say here. The game won Best Art Direction, Best Narrative, Best Game Direction, Best Score and Music. There's the Best Independent Game. I thought I had one more. Where is it? Oh, Silksong won Action Adventure. Good. They deserve that one. Won Best Role Playing, and then was there one more? No, okay. So it won all those things that are specifically some of the most key indicators, or like the key design points for like, you know, what makes a good game, basically. Art direction, game direction, narrative, music, all these things that combine to make a great game. All of these things were incredibly, incredibly well done, incredibly detailed, very clearly had a lot of love and passion and expertise go into them from a very small studio with, again, a core team of like 30 people, 33 people, whatever. And more importantly, the core development team is all former Ubisoft people. So they did the exact thing that so many people are saying needs to happen in the video game industry, that being developers of these for these big studios to be able to do, you know, their own thing and put their energy and their passion and their creative skills into a game. The development studio for Expedition 33 did literally all of these things, got all of the awards and accolades that they deserve for achieving all of these things. And there's all these people who are like, oh my God, they shouldn't have been able to do, like, be as successful as they actually are. My guy, they did all of the stuff that everybody in the video game industry, the video game fandom, is saying needs to happen. And there's people out here saying that it should, like, they shouldn't be rewarded for it. Like, what the fuck do you even mean? What are you talking about? It's so stupid. It doesn't make any sense. And like, you know, that could be mostly like a me thing, right? Because like that's just sort of how I think of Game of the Year itself. Like the cultural relevancy. What was the most gaming-wise, culturally relevant game of the year? And I just can't see any argument for anything other than Expedition 33. Again, Silksong, very close second. I'd probably say maybe Kingdom Come Deliverance, you know, a third behind that. I haven't seen many like Death Stranding fans or Donkey Kong fans or Hades fans stepping up and say, we've been robbed. But it's like, yeah, I can't see it. I don't see. Oh, I got him. Fuck yeah. I don't see any like meaningful, long-standing argument for anything other than Expedition 33. Ah, fucked it. Poor timing. Okay. I don't remember how your attack goes. Nope. All right. Some of these enemies I haven't faced in a while, so it's partially like I don't remember how to like dodge their attacks properly. Okay, so yeah, let's do this. Yeah, you're sort of the stronger one. Nice, okay. Do we got a skill? Offensive switch. Yeah. Nice, okay. Alright, so... Oh, fuck. Fuck, okay. That's fair. Yeah, I've been grinding in, like, one area for too long. And I've lost the ability to dodge some of these other people. There we go. There's a counter. That'll work. Okay, let's use an item. Yeah, that's fine.
Thanks.
Okay, who's next? You are. Alright. Oh, fucking dodge. That's because you only fucking go down from that. Fuck you. Okay. Attack. Can I do that? Yeah. Fuck. Screwed that up. Alright. Nice. Sometimes you can get really lucky with... God, this is just such... This is not a good camera angle. Ah, I was a split second off on that one. Boom. There's also a jumping mechanic, which is pretty badass. Alright, let's just finish this up. There we go. But yeah, I can't see I haven't been seeing too many convincing arguments about why Claire Obscura or fucking Expedition. I'm trying not to say the full name since I don't need to, but like I can't see very many concrete arguments about why it's not Game of the Year material, given all of its cultural relevancy and such. I can see arguments for like specific kinds, like, you know, specific awards that it won, but like Game of the Year, I just don't see it. I don't see it. It's too good. It's just too good. Is this somewhere where I can? Ooh, can I get this though? I can see that Twilight Quarry, but like, what about this item though? Okay, cool.
We can use that.
All right, let's see. I need to take stock of where I am and where I've been. So I've been to the Gestural Village. That's where I need to be. The Stonewave Cliff. I've been to Esquia's place. I've been to the Sanctuary. I've been to Flying Waters. Abyss Cave. I don't remember that place specifically. This is where I came from. That's like the first place I came from. I kind of want to go down here, like to this lower area, but I also kind of don't. But it's closer to this area, so it's probably going to be a little bit lower level, so it's probably going to be a little bit easier.
I am speed.
Okay, let me do this. Do I want to use the Chroma Elixir? Because I don't really have an option. What is this? Mark targets deal 30% less damage. Okay. I think that's fine. I think we're okay for now. Plus, especially when it comes to like RPG, like you look at all of the fucking like RPG stuff, like the skills, the pictos, which are basically like little like perk badges, basically, like they give you like specific level ups and shit. All of the like fucking RPG elements in this game are like fucking top notch. Like, it takes a little bit to, like, fully understand how they all work, but, like, once you figure it out, it's fucking crazy. It's crazy how crazy this game goes. It's out of control. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go with this one. I'm pretty sure you can level up the weapons, if I remember correctly. You gotta be, because like this one I'm pretty sure starts at 2, because that's like the starting weapon you get with her. And then I found that one. I've been fighting with that one for the longest, I think. What about you? Okay, you just have that one. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's do that. And see now, like, I don't know if that specifically is like an item I just like fucked up and like I'm not gonna get that one back, or if that's like a recharge item. I guess I could go back to camp and check, but like I don't wanna. I wanna fight. I wanna be badass. What were some of the other games that won? Okay, yeah, Battlefield 6 won Best Audio Design, which that more so than anything else, that's like probably the most valid thing that won out over Expedition 33, because like you can't you can't get much more like audio intensive than like a Battlefield or like a COD game or anything like that, because like that's their bread and butter. Like that's probably the most like audio intense kind of game you could ever make is a combat game like that. Games for Impact. No. Okay. I think that's the only one that Expedition 33 was in that it lost. It's the audio design one. Yeah, that is the only category that Expedition 33 was entered into that it didn't win. Excuse me. It also didn't win player's voice, but that's not really super surprising. But yeah, wow. It the only one that it didn't win was best audio design, which again, it went up against Battlefield 6, so I am not surprised at all. 100% public voted award with a 3-round nominating process. It began with 30 games. Yeah. Okay. So what did it come to with that one? It came down to Wuthering Waves, Clair Obscura, Dispatch, Genshin Impact, and Hollow Knight. It's fucking crazy that the first, like the player's voice this year had 2 gotcha games on it. Wuthering Waves and Genshin Impact. Especially since Genshin Impact came out in 2020. Enough people... God, that's even fucking crazier. Enough people... God damn. Enough people voted in the player's voice this year for the Game Awards to include a game from 2024 and 3 games from this year. Sorry, excuse me, 4 games from this year. And the one that won was still a gotcha game. That's fucking crazy. See, that's why we don't have like that's why the Game Awards aren't a popularity contest, because if they were, the worst possible games to represent the industry would win. Like the most capitalistic driven games would be the ones that win. Because like, what do you mean the one that won 2025's player voice is a gotcha game? And another game that was up for that was a game that came out 4 years ago. 5 years ago. It came out in 2025. That's fucking crazy. And then the other games that were up for the prize, or the award, was Clair Obscura, Expedition 33, Hollow Knight, and Dispatch. 3 of the most widely popular games to release this year. Like, publicly, generally popular. Schedule 1 was also insanely popular, but like on a general scale, it didn't really move the needle a whole lot. But no, Wuthering Waves won. I'm kind of fucking pissed off specifically that Hollow Knight Silksong didn't take that. That's insane. That fucking... God. Fuck Expedition 33. Fucking Hollow Knight got screwed out of the Player's Voice Award over a gotcha game. Oh, I'd be so fucking pissed about that. If I was like a fucking game dev for Hollow Knight, I'd be so fucking tilted over that. I'd be absolutely livid. Because like, you know, I could if I was like a game dev and my game was up for player voice and the other games that I was up against was fucking, you know, Expedition 33 and Dispatch, I'd you know, if I lost to either of them, I'd be a little bummed out, but it's like, okay, you know, I can see an argument for why those games won. But for the winner to be a gotcha game and for another participant to be a 5-year-old gotcha game, that's crazy. Oh my god. That genuinely pisses me off. I didn't really like properly clock that during the Game Awards, but like, god, that's ass. Fuck, they should have won that. Hollow Knight should have won Player's Voice. They should have won that, and they should have won the one that they did win. What was that again? Action Adventure? Yeah, Action Adventure. What were they up against? Death Stranding, Ghost of Yotei, Indiana Jones, and Split Fiction. Yeah, I could see that more so being like Silk Song and then like Ghost of Yotei and Indiana Jones, but like, yeah, they definitely walked away clean with that. But they got fucking robbed on the Player's Choice thing. Or the Player's Voice. Wow. Some bitch.
Rise! Ready.
Oh, fuck.
Danger!
There we go. Alright, got him. I don't know. How much experience am I getting from this? See. Okay. 2,400 is pretty solid. Let me... Can't go to map here? Okay, I'm still gonna go. I'm still gonna go south anyway and go to that other area because like I want to level up, so I probably want to like hang out in the I'd probably want to hang out more so in like the area that I was in originally because that has more best cave. Didn't I come from there though? Huh. Weird. I probably want to be in like this area again, the Stone Wave Cliffs, because that was the area I was in previously. Like that's where I need to be. So like in theory, the stronger enemies are there, but partially it's like just exploration. Like I got to get that in too. We got to get the exploration in. Oh yeah, I also saw like back on the Game Awards thing. I also saw Moist Criticals, like Charlie's response to being nominated fucking like best entertainer of the year or whatever it is. He's just like, all right. It's fucking funny. It's good shit.
Nice.
Is it just this? Anything else? No? It looks like it's just this. Alright. Fair enough. Uh-oh. Did I get stuck? Uh-oh. I think I got stuck. Shit. Oh, no. Okay, we're good. I need to get the fuck out of here before I'm gonna actually get stuck and fucking soft lock my game. Okay. Cool. Well, at least we got to see what was going on over there. Let's zip over to that other area, because there's this area right here. Can we get to that, actually? How do we get to that? Oh, I think that's over there. We might not be able to get to that one yet.
Exploration!
Okay. I could go into the Flying Waters area and search around it. I think we're good. Let's sneak around these guys. I want to check out the areas we haven't been to yet. Which is gonna be, there's an area over here. Excuse me, pardon me. Yeah, like all this shit's going on over here. Is it Twilight Quarry? Quandary. Yeah, this just seems like it's the same thing as that other area.
Great.
But I'll take music records. Music is dope. And I enjoy listening to it. Yeah, I gotta be small for this one. Let's get this.
Nice.
We assume to give an additional Luma point to a character. Ooh, okay, I gotta remember to check those too. Where we're going after this? There's this red area, but that's probably a danger area. Okay. Go this way to the red zone. Is it here? No, that's the ancient sanctuary. Yeah, we've been there already. Okay, let's zip over here. It's like over in this direction. Yeah, there it is. That's danger though, so we don't want to go in there. But I feel like if we go in there, we're gonna get our asses handed to us. Let me switch to the right tab here. Okay. Is this an area over here, or is this... Yes, it is. Okay. What's this one? Gestural Beach. Okay. Is this going to be the beach episodes, or just all going to be in fucking, what is it?
Oh, this looks like fun. This looks like a waste of time.
Bathing suit time! Let's go! What up, big gamer?
Jeli saraki potula.
Oh, humans. It's been a while. What is this place? A beach. Okay, but what are you doing here? I'm training hard every day to reach the end of this parkour course. Parkour? My mate already reached the end, and he is a master of crafting swimsuits. And I desperately need a new swimsuit. Maybe we can help with that. Oh, if I can't do it, then you certainly can't either. But if you ever manage, he will probably reward you greatly. My mate is over there. Can't miss him. He's one ugly mate. Enjoy failing. I will. Thank you very much. I'm not a 10,000% sure. Oh, he's floating a little bit there. I'm not 10,000% sure what exactly the gestrels are, but they're I think they're like a creation of the paintress, but they're so funny because they're just like these little fucking wooden guys. Like, you know those what is it? You know those like art mannequins? Like they're for like drawing and painting the human form, and you use them as like a reference. They're just like little fucking. We were talking about the Amazing Digital Circus. Like some of the NPCs are just like that. They're just those like faceless, detailless humanoid figures made out of wood, and they're specifically used by painters, sketchers, artists in general as a reference point for the human form. And the gestrels are pretty much exactly that, but, you know, French. And so they have like all these like extra details, like this one's fat, there's another one that's like super tall, another that's like super short, and they're always like each like incredibly different and unique, and it's just they're so cool. I love them. They're such a creative and interesting creature design, and they all really love fighting. Like that's their entire culture, just fighting. And like they take it like seriously. They don't fucking like fight to pull punches or anything. No, they fight to like kill people. It's fucking crazy. There was you'll find like bits and pieces in the world of like previous notes left behind like by other expeditions and stuff like that. And one of them is like detailed. There's like an actual like gestural town basically, and he's basically all like one of the expeditioners was like, oh fucking like this gestural hit me so hard that he like broke my ribs or something, and now I'm like actively dying. And it's like, what kind of fucking, you know, friendly spar was that? Oh, I slipped and fell. All right, fair enough. But yeah, like they don't fucking pull punches. They when they fight, they mean it. They're fighting, and you're gonna fucking die. All right, so here. Oh shit. All right, I can do this. I can do this. I'm good at fucking video games parkour. Here. Oh, okay. Here. Okay. Oh, damn it. Okay. Let's try that again. Hit. I like this. It's literally just a level fucking... It's just literally just a beach mission. Like, this is just the beach anime filler arc. This is fun. Alright. Let's take it easy. Little fucking parkour action here. I don't think this game was intentionally designed with any parkour elements, but it's fun. It's a neat little distraction. Oh, whoa. Okay. Alright. Oh, fuck yeah. Okay. Oh, damn it. I got close on that one. Okay, so it's there, and then it looks like it's a little bit of platforming, and then there, and then I'm there. So I was pretty close. I was about, like, just a little bit further than halfway there. Look at me. Now I'm absolutely dominating this section. I don't want to fucking speed around these corners, though. Fuck that shit. I'll take the straight paths. Fast as fuck. Thank you very much. I'm not taking chances with these corners. Ah, oh, damn it. Alright. Probably should have taken that a little bit slower, but, you know. I'm fast as fuck, boy. I am Speed. Lightning McQueen. Speed. Speed. Speed! I drowned. But I did it fast. Because I'm fast as fuck, boy. Yay! Alright. Oh. I fucked up on the jump on that one. Alright. Let's try it again. Each death is a new opportunity for success. With failure comes learning, comes knowledge. Faster, stronger, smarter. I'm a neural net processor. I'm a video game man. Ooh, almost fucking died on that one. I'm gonna take this a little bit slower. Alright. Yeah! I visualized that. I visualized it and I actualized it. And my brain succeeded in doing it. Alright. I can't really tell if the speed is different on him. It seemed to be pretty spot on. Oh, fuck! Almost had that one. Those ones are hard. The ones where the fucking pegs are up like that. Those are tricky. I feel like I get lucky with the first one. Ah, damn it. I feel like I get lucky with the first one, and then the second one trips me up. Did I get to the second one? I don't think I've gotten to the second one yet. Hell yeah. Okay. Easy. Take it steady. Take it slow. Punch the mic a little bit. It's all good. Don't worry. I just, in this exact moment, remembered that I bought some hairstyles earlier and haven't checked them out on my characters. Shit. What am I even doing? What am I doing? I'm doing parkour. That's what I'm doing. Okay. There we go. Let's get on the edge here. This is pretty solid platforming for a for an open world, or for an RPG game. Oh, damn it. I fucked up the jump on that one. I jumped, but I jumped like up instead of forward. Hit. Ah, too far on that one. Just straight back into it. Straight back into the run. Speed. Speed is key. I slipped and fell. I was going too fast. Who would have thought my hubris would have gotten the best of me? Alright. Is this the game of the year gameplay that you guys came for? Because if not, you're gonna be fucking sorely disappointed. Because this is it. This is peak video gaming right here. Platforming, baby. Platforming in an RPG game. There we go. It's not something that I think, like, platforming in RPG specifically is not something I think is done very well. Because there's some games that try to, like, genuinely do it as, like, a larger part of the gameplay experience. And then there's some games like this one, or at least as far as I've seen, where it's like, oh yeah, it's just like one or two levels just to, you know, have fun and be silly with it. Oh no, yeah, I did get to here before. Got here once. Now twice. There we go. Okay, so yep, then I just have to get on that, and then ooh, that second jump might be a little bit of a thing. We'll see. Especially with fucking... like, that was clutch. I came in at, like, the last possible second on that one. But I think that's the point. Let's see how close this gets. Oh no, that's easy. That's easy. I'm gonna get this first try. Watch me get this first try, chat. Fucking ready to clip this shit? Fucking clip it! Fuck yeah! I was kind of waiting to fucking waffle on that and just fucking eat crow and be like, well, what up, dude? Oh, someone arrived here. And it's human. Interesting. I guess that deserves an award. Now what a manly swimsuit. Now that's a manly swimsuit. Use it wisely. Thanks. Oh, you seem disappointed. Yes, I am. I see what you mean. You want another swimsuit, am I right? Well, if you answer my question correctly, you may have another one. If I were a 2-year-old human, what age would I gamage? Ooh. Over 2-year-old. So you're 2 now. So it's 33 now. So that would be 2 and then half of that. $17? I think. You're probably right. I can't count anyway. All right, fair. Here, take this. For the ladies. Do you have more? Do you think I'm some sort of professional swimsuit maker? I am. But no, I don't. There are other creators like me on other beaches. We meet up from time to time to brainstorm swimsuit ideas. Off you go now. I need peace. Okay, cool. So there's just like a couple of them, and then you just get fun little outfits. Nobody's talking to you. You just get fun little outfits from them. Okay, that's fun. Let me see what we got here. Is it inventory? No. Journal? No. Okay, here we go. That's fun. What about the hairstyles? Curly. Bun braids. That's actually not too bad. Charming. This is the original one, and then Charming's a little bit. There's another character with this hairstyle, I think. Like this one specifically. So we'll stick with the buns and the outfits. And then for the ladies, oh my god, she's got cool legs. You see those in that? Oh, you kind of see it in that. They're easier to see in here because now you can see her knees. Artiste. I do like Artiste, actually. Oh, nice. I like her better in that outfit. Oh, thank God. You can't give the swimsuit to the, like, fucking 15-year-old or whatever. Thank God. I was like, how French is this game gonna get? Okay. I kind of like you like that. That's fair. Nice. Okay. I'm not as sold on her outfit, though. I think I had it like that. I think I just clicked this one by accident. We'll stick with this one. I like that better. All right. Wee bloop. Let's get the fuck out of here. You're wet. Whoa. Okay. Okay, let's see. So we did that. We went to the Gestrel Beach, and then there's... Did we go in there? It's like right across from us. Yeah, there it is. I can see it over there. Hidden Gestrel area. No, we didn't go in here. This looks crazy. You can upgrade. You can. Hell yeah. And then skills. What do we got for skills? Nothing really that we can unlock. Why can't I unlock? Oh, right. There's this one. I this one might actually be pretty solid. Like, I gotta get it regardless, but, like, this might actually be pretty badass. Uses 3. Because it's pretty easy for me to, like, generate stains in general. And then if I just have a bunch I'm not using, I could use this and really do some damage. Alright, let's get that. And then... let me get in here. Okay, so... And so that does that, and then... What would I want to get rid of? So that deals medium damage. But it consumes fire, and I have emulsion for that. Probably going to get rid of wildfire then. Yeah, that works. Because this one... So, the way her power set works is really interesting, because she's basically like a magic caster, but she gains... Basically, she has... Let's think of it this way. She has a compass that has 4 rune slots, basically. Like 4 spots that you can put, like, a rock. And depending on what spell she utilizes, like this one, Immolation, it gives her a fire rock, and she can put those in one of those 4 slots. And then if she uses an ability like Thunderfall, she deals damage and then gains a lightning rock and a general stain. So like a general rock, just like a clear one that can be used for anything. But if she consumes specifically one of the fire rocks, then it does increased damage. So, you know, fucking, you can spam, like, specific abilities, like Electrify. You can spam that, like, all day long. But if you use specific abilities at specific times, then you generate a better outfall. So, like, Earth Rising here. It deals low earth damage to all enemies in 1 hit. So, it's like a general sweep attack. But you can see up in the top right-hand corner of this box, it gives me... an earth token, and if I have 2 earth tokens, I can use Healing Light, which heals a target, the 30 to 50%, and if it uses 2 of them, it doesn't cost me any AP, so it doesn't cost me any mana points. So with her, it's all about pairing up the right abilities with the right spells. So if I use, like, you know, Thunderfall, for example, because that consumes fire rocks, and then gives me a lightning rock. If I can generate 3 of those, then I can use Rebirth, which I can use to bring somebody back from being knocked out unconscious. So that's pretty good. Gustav's ability specifically revolve around using an ability called Overcharge. He's got like a robot arm here, and the number of if he it's out of 10, right? So if he generates enough charge, he can use Overcharge, which does like a whole lot of damage based on the number of times he's attacked. Melia's abilities are like centered around like switching her stance. So there's like an attack stance, an overkill stance, and a defensive stance. And they all have like their bonuses. The attack stance gives her a little bit, does like 50% more. The defense one is 50% damage resistance. And then the overkill one is like 200% attack. Yeah, it's crazy. She can do fucking some crazy ass shit. And then Cecile, who I like just recently got. Cile? It might be Cile. These are all like French names, so I'm fucking terrible at pronouncing them. She's the more recent one that I've got. I don't really fully understand how her ability set works. I think I kind of get it, but I also don't really get it. I think there was wooden stick. I think somewhere in here there's a thing that tells me like how like everybody's abilities work and stuff like that. Move from party. I don't remember where it is though. But yeah, her ability set is It seems pretty complicated, but it also seems like once I like actually work on it, it's probably not going to be that bad. What up, dudes? How's it going? What's your deal? Welcome, stranger, to our top secret it's a top secret gestural fight club. If you're not tough, you can still run away, you coward. Show me what you got, weaklings. Who will fight? I feel like it should be Gustav. Gustav kind of has the best solo stuff. Then maybe Cecile. But I don't know. I haven't played with her as much. I'll go with Gustav for now, though. And who will destroy you? Ooh. Julian Tinyhead. There's more? Oh, no. This guy looks ridiculous. Why? Because he's got a tiny head? He doesn't look ridiculous. Oh, God. Okay. Yeah, the Gestrels are pretty fucking strong. Like, they hit hard. Okay. It's safe. Oh, God, he's got so much health. Okay. Boom. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna have to get good at parrying his stuff. That. Okay, so my overcharge is set. Oh, fuck. He faked me out there. God damn it. Alright. Do I want to try this again? You're too weak, as expected. Shut up. Fucking small guy. Yeah, let's try that one more time. Let's do Gustav, and then let's do Tiny Head again. We'll try it out just to see what happens, because I feel like I can take this guy. Ah, damn it. I didn't do very well on those. Ah, fuck. Alright. Some of these attacks are difficult to time. Or at least for me, anyway. Alright, I don't know if I mean, I probably gain experience from this, but I don't know if I gain, like anything specifically out of this besides, like, oh, this is just an opportunity to fight something. Which I think it is, because that's very much what, like, most of the Gestral stuff is centered around. So let's go check out, let's do some exploring somewhere else. Somewhere that's not going to beat our ass. But now we at least have that. So that's something. There's the Gestral Beach. But then there's another thing. Hold on. So this one... Okay, that's the Gestral Beach, but then what's that up there? Is that just a symbol for the Gestrals? Like it's next to it? Like on the map? I think so. Okay. Let's go over here. This is the next thing to explore. Yellow Harvest. Let's see what this is all about. Let's see if we die a bunch. We probably will. Let's also rest. Okay. We do get that back. Good. I was wondering. Climbing parts back there. Are you human? You alive? Nah, you dead. You got churches. Oh, you're one of the expeditioners. Which one? Can't tell. Nah, it doesn't say. Doesn't say on his arm. Because, like, with all of us, we all have, like, this armband You can see it says 33, but it doesn't seem like he's got one. He's got an armband, but it's blank. Bummer. Alright. Begin climbing.
Wow. That Nevron is the size of a mountain.
Is it eating the mountain?
What is that big thing? Right? Oh, yup. Yup. There he is. There he goes. He's fucking hitting the fucking Naruto moves. Oh. Yeah, that is not a dude that we want to go up against. That guy is big. Let's get a little closer to him, see what happens. Whee! Boop. Alright, what do we got over here? See, I don't know what this red... Oh, wait, is that just a regular... I think that's just a regular gestrel. What's up, dude? Am I the only one seeing this? A Nevron that is not hostile? All it does is eat the landscape around it. That's new. That's different. So far from what we've been told and seen, the Nevrons, which is the name that they give to like basically anything and like all the monsters that were created by the Paintress. It seems like the Nevrons are mostly just like perpetually aggro against everything. Even the Gestrels, who are also, as far as I know, creations of the Paintress. Okay. What are your guys' deals? Me. Okay, get there. Alright, let's see. You guys got weak spots? Potentially, but it also doesn't look like you do. Alright. Let's treat them like a genuine threat and gear up.
Let me help.
Powerful. Guard up.
Let me
Okay.
flow.
Skill and Earth Rising. What did that say? Abandon? Ow.
Ready to evade.
Okay, that did a whole bunch of damage. But my actual attack there didn't do a whole lot of damage. Oh, maybe they're like Earth-based and they're immune to Earth attacks. Yep, that's the case. Okay. You dead, son. Let's hit you with Immolation.
Feel the burn.
Boom! You're on fire. Okay, yeah, we're still pretty strong for these guys. Alright, cool. I think we're just... Woo! New sword. Hell yeah. Galtrim? Galtaram? Maybe. Fuck yeah. Who's that for? Of course it would be for you. Alright, sick. It's more powerful. And it does ground-based elemental damage. Nice. I'll take that. I'll take a stronger weapon any day of the week. Looks like you got a couple more over there. Got a thing over there. Little purple thing. Alright, well now that we know that we can fucking beat the ever-loving shit out of these guys, this is gonna be a fucking cakewalk. Got a bunch of boys. Okay. Powerful. Guard up.
Shields up.
A storm is coming.
Alright, so... Let me try this again. I want to see what it says here. I gotta link myself up a little bit. Okay. Absorbed. Okay, so yeah, because they're earth types, they absorb earth abilities. Ooh, what's that going to mean for my attack here, then? Let's find out. Oh, you almost fucking died. So did I. Oh, also, because they're Earth-based, they get healed. Yep, they do. Okay, interesting. So what happens if I do you? Yep, you just absorb my attacks now. Okay. That's not great, but I can work around that. Kind of, actually. Ooh, I can't attack with Gustav then, because he uses that ability will heal people, or will heal them.
Feel the burn.
There we go. Okay, so they're not earth, they're tree. That was a really bad dodge on my part. Ah, I was just fucking lacking on that one. Okay, let's revive you.
I can do it.
And then, ooh, actually, hold on. I don't need to, but I'm gonna hit you with a swift stride. Boom. Never mind, that didn't do as much as I thought it was gonna do. Bam. But now you're gonna die. Ah, bad dodge on that one. Okay, so we can't do an attack on you. I mean, I guess you're at full health right now, so it doesn't really matter, but yeah, I just can't attack you. I'm just gonna skip turn. Because there's nothing you can do. Boom!
Let's push forward.
And then let's see what that. Can we? Yeah, okay, cool. Get fucked. And then we're gonna have to skip you again.
On me.
Yeah, boom. Get smoted, nerd. Okay. Ooh, I got a lot of experience from this area. 3,000. We had that one before that was like 2 grand. So now the game seems to be running a lot easier, which is nice. That's good. I don't know why specifically it's running better now, but hell yeah. What is my settings on? Hold on a second. Okay, they're on medium. I mean, it explains why they're running better. Also, this photo mode is new. This is a clean photo mode. Oh my god, I can go fucking so high up. Oh, I can cheat so hard with this. Let's see. So how do I get up there? Okay, so that's just an area I can go from over there. Oh my god, I can just fucking explore the entire area in photo mode. That's crazy. How far out can I go? Yo, I could go so fucking far out. Holy shit. I'm in like a completely different part of the world. I'm gonna see if I can get to the fucking big guy up here. Oh my god. The fact that it's still going. I'm still going. I wonder if I can get like all the way up to him. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you, you sumbitch. Wow, this is crazy. I'm almost right up in his mouth. I am passing his hand. I guess I'm coming up on it. Let's see how detailed you are on the inside. This is a crazy photo mode. Look at this. I'm fucking going into this Nevron's muff. Ah, I can't quite get him. I found the edge of the world. Look at that. Holy shit. They let you see the entire fucking, like, plane. Damn. That's nuts. Holy shit. Like, our entire play area is just like that little tiny area over there, centered around that big mass in the middle. God. They fucking just let the camera fucking go on this one. That's nuts. Damn. Alright. So, if I'm not going to be able to do damage against these guys with Gustav, I might as well switch out the weapon that he has. Which one was it? Was it you? Yeah, it was you. Okay. Cool. Now we can do damage to him again. These guys look slightly different, but I don't think that they're going to be much different than what we've already been fighting against so far. Skills, guard up. Come in prepared. Leave alive. Let's hit him with the earth thing. See what happens. I feel like it's going to be the same thing. Yeah, fair enough. Alright. Oh, fuck.
Brace yourself.
Damn. Alright. It's hard to tell the difference between, like, which one's going to be, like, a 2 attack and which one's going to be, like, a 3 or more. Okay. What do I have? I have 2. I can't really do anything with that. Let's go for you.
Let's push
Alright,
forward.
we still do a lot of damage with them, so that's good. Let's use that on me. That's something. Woo! Got lucky on that one.
Ready to evade.
Bam! Bitch! Alright. I don't think I'm going to need to be able to do overcharge on any of them, but now let's just do a regular attack. I can dodge, no problem. And then let's do skill rebirth. Nice. Ooh, good recharge too. That was like 50%, 40 to 45% at the very least. Take you out? No.
Spill some ink.
Do this though. Blam! Marked? Okay, you're marked. Alright. So, then we do skills. See, you're not burning. 3 hits in virtuous stance, stay in virtuous stance. Okay, so let's do a spark. Boom! Oh, crushed. 4,000, damn. I wonder what determines the fucking amount of XP I get. Because I am fucking just raking it in this area. Okay, I think... See, we still need to fucking figure out how to get up there. And we get that way to there, but then how do we get up there? Seems like it's over here. But this didn't seem like we could... Oh, no, yeah, we can. Fair. So, it's going to be this way then. Now we're up here. And we got this over here, and that goes back down there. But if we go this way, then we can get to you. Bitch! What you got? You got nothing. You got nothing. Alright. So what have we learned? These guys are made of wood, so any of the plant or the earth elemental attacks that we use aren't going to do a whole hell of a lot. So we're going to want to avoid using those and instead utilize any fire-based attacks. Because those are gonna do big numbies.
Stay in there.
And in that case,
Feel the burn.
boom.
Get ready.
Let's dance.
Ah, damn. Fucked up on I fucked up on her. On doing like dodging and stuff. I think I need to fucking look at like a cuz like you know, you can it's all stat based and stuff, so you can like level or like you can increase specific stats depending on like which character you use and stuff like that. And I think I need to like revisit that because I just looked up like a general guide and it's like, okay, this seems like a good idea. And like I think for specific characters it is, but for Melia, I don't know. She dies a whole hell of a lot. She keeps getting like targeted and just like taken to the cleaner. So I think I need to do something about her. Okay. From Fire's probably gonna do pretty good. That's good. Okay. Item. Ooh, let's do skill. Can I do rebirth? No, I need 5 for rebirth. All right. We'll just use an item.
Thanks.
Ah, I was too soon on that parry.
Danger.
Fucked up on that second one. Yeah, I think I need to... Yeah, I probably need to revisit Melia because it seems like her abilities are not quite up to where I need them to be.
Lune, watch out!
I think she needs to be a little more defensible. I think that might be it.
Brace yourselves.
Bam! Okay. So I don't need to do that, so I'll just attack. Because we're going to win this turn. Because I'm going to do overcharge and hit him with the fucking murder attack. Oh, close. Alright. Bam. Oh, okay. Bam. There we go. Alright. Let's... God, 7,000 on that one. Oh, but Melia didn't gain any experience. Fuck. Okay. Because she was down. Alright. So this is, which Pokemon game was that? It was like one of the ones where it's like if your Pokemon was out. I think it was like all of the ones prior to like Gen 4 or 5 or something like that. Because it's like if you had leftovers equipped, then you would like obviously your Pokemon gain experience across the board and stuff like that, depending on the one. But if you have a Pokemon that's knocked out in your party, then they don't gain the experience. So I think that might be what's going on. Let's see. Expedition 33. What is the... What was it again? Where is it? No, we don't want Loomis. We want... Character attribute distribution. I think that's the one. Yeah, that's the one I used. Let me see here. Prioritizing agility and luck for Gustav. Agility and might for Melee. So, yeah, that is agility and might. Let me see here. So, Melee. Okay. Act 1, on this one it says Act 1 is luck and might. And then agility and defense. I think I might want to change her up a little bit. Okay. Agility, might, and luck. Okay, and then defense. Interesting. Might is attack power, but like a general attack power. Not inventory. I think I need to be at like one of the flags to be able to do that. There it is. Which is one over here. I thought there was one when I came in. I think there is. I think it's just a little farther back though. Where is it? Oh yeah, it's like further back here. God, I gotta go so far. I should have just gone forward. Whoops. Falling in a hole. I should have just gone forward. There's probably a, oh yeah, I fell down there. That's what it was. There's probably a flag, like, literally right in front of me from where I was. But we'll do with this one. Okay, let's... So, hold on. I want to make sure I get her stats right. Luck and agility. Luck, agility. Okay. See, this one says might and luck. And then what's this one say? And then that one says luck and might. That one's luck and agility. Okay. Let's see. Makes the character play more often. I want to prioritize agility. Are you sure? Okay. So, let's see. Agility is speed. Luck is critical rate. That might be true for her. I think I need to switch. I don't know. I might try switching her in, like switching Looney out and then switching her in, because I feel like I need to get used to her play style, because there's still, from what I'm seeing here, there's still like 2 other characters that we unlock a little bit later in the story. So it's like eventually, because it's also the interesting thing about this, because there's so many like interesting RPG elements about this game. One of the interesting things, besides the you know, the ability to like dodge and parry and jump in turn-based combat and stuff like that, one of the interesting things in this game is there's a total of 6 characters that you can get to use in combat, and instead of like switching them out, like, you know, oh, this one goes down, I can switch in another one, like all of them will go down, and then you send in like the B team basically. So eventually, I mean, you know, I guess depending on your skill level with like, you know, your A team, you'll eventually play with all of them. But like, yeah, I've just found a good synergy with these 3. And spoiler alert. So like, you know, spoiler alert coming. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I got spoiled that Gustav eventually dies. So eventually we're not going to have him as in our team. So that's going to kind of suck a little bit. But spoiler over. Yeah. So like eventually you're going to have to play as everybody, but it's all about finding good synergies. And I think, yeah, I think I'm just going to have to get used to playing with her just to get something in there. Okay. I need, what was I doing? So yeah, it was melee. Let's see. So recommended for her, luck and might. Might is attack power. Ooh, yeah. What is her attack power situation? See, he's got more attack power, but I have like nothing in that. So that feels like it's kind of a little bit wasted. And then agility, might, and luck. So that's 3, but then what does this say? This says agility and might. Is that this one? This one says luck and might. Increase the chance of dealing critical hits. Critical hits deal 50%. That almost feels a little bit worth it. Specifically because a lot her play style specific. I need to fucking like just rest in general so that everybody stops looking like they're just fucking gonna keel over any second now. Okay, so you got 2. Can't upgrade anything with you, and we're good there. You're just telling me that that's that. Okay. All right, rest. Cool. Whoops. No, I need that. All right, so that's weird because I'm looking at the exact same thing here, and I don't know why I thought it was going to be might and agility, but it's actually might and luck, which makes sense for her. Because with a magic user, we usually want them to have higher health so that they last a little bit longer. Especially her specifically, because she has abilities that allows you to like revive characters and heal them. So she's got more of like again to lean back into Pokemon. Her build is a little bit more like Chansey. Well, I mean, I guess if it was more like Chansey, it would be like high vitality, high defense, which looking at this, yeah, so luck and vitality, so that's health, and then yep, in Act 2 also agility and vitality, and then in Act 3 it says agility and defense. So oh wait, no, oh I see, yeah, because it was vitality. Okay, so yeah, eventually you start feeding into defense with her, but it's primarily, I think, mostly about boosting her luck in the early game, vitality just continuously so she has a whole bunch of health, and then defense at the end so she has a deeper health pool and higher defenses so she can like take more damage, and then because she's a magic user, like take more hits and then revive the rest of the team if they all get wiped out. So that definitely checks out. And then Gustav is just vitality and agility. So he's good there, and then Melee is the one who we've been having trouble with. So let's reset her, and then she's gonna be luck and might, and then in Act 2 and 3 it's agility and defense. So luck and might, yeah. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. No, 1. No, yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Because, like, every time you level up, you get 3 specifically, and I've sort of been, like, going based on what, like, the sheet I'm reading says is, like I think it's pretty arbitrary, but it says, like, luck and might. And I feel like luck's the one that's slightly more important for like her specifically, but like, you know, it's an arbitrary pseudoscience reason that has probably no basis in reality, but you know, that's just the way the cookie crumble. Huh. Plus, for her, it seems like this is probably a better distribution of stats in general, because the luck, because it adds additional bonuses to her critical attacks, and because her style specifically is about maximizing her attack powers based on her stance, it seems like that's really gonna be the way to go. And then, you know, her might in general just being strong, and then having her luck be even higher to, again, maximize those criticals on top of her attack power, on top of like her offensive and her virtuous stance, just like turn her into basically like a complete glass cannon. Because I think that's what my issue was before, because I had her like with agility and might, so she was getting an attack boost definitely, but then she plays more often, which is also good. But then because she doesn't have that critical bonus, her like really big attacks weren't doing like the maximum amount they could do like based on a critical. Might and luck. Yeah. Another sheet I'm seeing does have her with agility, but that doesn't seem to be a thing until after Act 1. So we're good for that. We're good for Gustav. I just want to double check Luna. So hers is luck and vitality. Yep. And then do a large amount of damage will require stacking foretell on enemies to maximize her output. Okay, so I think her ability set is more about, like, it seems like it's token based, you know, for anybody who plays specifically Yu-Gi-Oh, because Yu-Gi-Oh uses like Duel Monsters uses token stats, or like tokens occasionally, and I think Magic does also, but I'm not a Magic player, so I mean, if anybody in the chat is a Magic player, you could probably correct me on that. But basically, it seems like the way her thing works is you stack tokens on the enemy, and then depending on the number of tokens, you stack tokens on an enemy with one attack, and then like you continue to stack more and more and more, and then you use a secondary attack to like ignite all those tokens and do like multiplicative damage based specifically on that. So hers are luck and agility, and I guess that kind of makes sense. She would want to take advantage of the critical damage aspect, and then with the agility, you would want her going more often to really maximize her potential for damage output. The thing that I don't get though is what sort of difference agility, because obviously, you know, agility makes the character play more often, but it's a turn-based thing. So is that saying that she would go sooner? Like with fucking Gustav being, oh my god, he's still got fucking 6 points. Fucking half of these guys are just sitting on points here. With Gustav, he is fucking stupid with agility. So that's got to mean that like he always goes first, except for like, you know, like story specific battles where it's like, oh, this character specifically has to go first in this situation. Right, that's got to be it. That's got to be it. What's the max level in this game? Max level is 99. Okay. For some reason, I had it in my brain that the max level was 33 or something. I'm like, I'm fucking level 20. It's not even fucking Act 1. Holy shit. Okay, but this seems good. So, oh, wait a minute. That's also that. So when she attacks, does she use... Yeah, okay. So it's also based on the kind of weapon that they utilize. Because I would imagine that this all is like vitality. Okay, it's not. But the majority of them are. Like this one seems to... Oh no, it's kind of like Elden Ring, where like specific weapons have a specific like, you know, fucking like B, C. I haven't seen an A yet. There's D, so I would imagine there's like they give them two 2 attributes, and then, yeah, because it's changing. It gives him 2 attributes. One is a stronger version, a stronger variant, and the other's a lower variant. And then whichever one has the higher value, so like for the one I have equipped right now, Vitality is a C and Defense is a B. But because I have a higher Vitality, it utilizes that stat as like the damage outputting stat, compared to if I had a higher Defense, it would use B, so it would get a higher point deduction out of it, or a higher point calculation out of it, if I had it like spec'd into Defense as opposed to Vitality. Okay, that makes sense. So because this is the one I have equipped, I'm not using it to its fullest potential because I'm not spec'd into Defense compared to Vitality, but it's still a C in Vitality, so its overall power output is still a lot more powerful than everything else I have. But at the same time, I think this is the one that I've also leveled up the most, so it probably it probably just by nature of being a stronger weapon is stronger. Okay, interesting. I don't know what Pictos to give her. I could probably look that up too, but I don't fucking want to. Number of luminas, and then she has like abilities and shit. Okay. Okay, I think I actually want to switch these around. So let's do... and then Twilight Slash. Because it seems like ability-wise, I would want to use Focused Foretell to stack the foretells, and then Twilight Slash to do damage based on how many of those foretells I have stacked on. So like if I use this one for the first time on an enemy, it's going to apply 3 straight out the gate. Okay. What does Harvest do? Deals medium single target damage. 1 hit using weapons. Heals self by 40%. Health consumes all foretell to increase 5% for per... Okay, okay. That makes sense. Applies Rush. Ooh. That's actually pretty good. Because Rush, I feel like, is just going to... It just says make me faster. Does that probably mean I'm going to attack more often? Or attack sooner? Applies Mark. Ooh, interesting. Okay. I kind of want to switch her out. I'm kind of thinking Gustav. But at the same time, she has... I don't know. We'll see. Now I gotta fucking run all the way back there. Gee whiz. Come on, chat. We're gonna make it work. Who else in chat has been playing Expedition 33? Both, I guess, before and after the Game Awards. And like, how have you guys been finding it? Because I don't know. I've seen like a couple of like TikToks and stuff like that, and like just other people talking about the game and whatnot. And it seems like everybody sort of hits like the point where it's like, oh, like this is fucking, like I see exactly why this got Game of the Year and stuff like that at like different points. For me, it was like I said this earlier in the stream, it was like right off the gate, like right out of the gate, right? There's like a whole opening segment, and it's like the first, like, you know, 15, 30 minutes, depending on how long it takes you to get through the segment. But like within like the first like beginning area that you're in, like the first, you know, gameplay leading up into a cutscene, and like that's the introduction of the game. Going into like, once I finished that, which again was really soon in the game, like I was immediately sold. Like immediately. And I was like really skeptical because, like, you know, games like this, like turn-based RPG games, this was my childhood. Final Fantasy, Pokemon, fucking like this shit hit different and still does. But like, you know, over time I just kind of sort of like, I don't know, like it's good, but like and it's like it just, I guess maybe I got more into like city builders and shit like that, because I'm fucking addicted to city builder games. But I think I kind of got more into that, and then like other games in general. That wasn't the ability I wanted to use, but it works. It kind of didn't, but whatever. We can work around it. So like I got more into like those kind of games, and I sort of like fell off of this like turn-based RPG, even though again, real big fan of the style. But I had Game Pass at the time, and I'm like, okay, I'll give it a try. It's on Game Pass. People seem to really be enjoying it. Let's give it a try. And again, guys, I got fucking to like within the first like at maximum 20-30 minutes of the game, I hadn't even gotten to any of the like gameplay section, like this stuff. I hadn't even gotten to any of that, and I was like, all right, it fucking got me. It hooked me. I can admit it. I got hooked instantly. And at the time I was like, I don't know about Game of the Year or anything. I fucking waffled on that bad. That was a fucking bad hit. You know, like I don't know Game of the Year or anything, because like that wasn't where my headspace was at that time. But it was like, oh, this is really, really good. I can definitely see the argument for this. Ooh, there we go. All right, I think I got her stuff squared away a little bit better. Pulse Chroma can be used to camp to upgrade weapons to level 9. Okay. Interesting. I think I might have to need to be a little bit more proactive with like upgrading weapons and shit like that. I gotta look into that. I gotta get back into the fucking Elden Ring mindset. But yeah, it was like this is done. I went into it being like, I'll play a little bit of the game, I'll see what it's all about, blah 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 blah. And then I hit the end of the first. I wasn't even at like the point where I'm actually like on the continent where all the like bad guys and stuff are. I was still in like, this is the beginning space area before you set off in your grand adventure. This is just like the tonal setting for the game area. And I was just like I had finished half of that, and I was all like, well, son of a bitch, now I have to play this entire game, because this was absolute cinema. Like, it was crazy. There we go. Okay. Let's do that. I just checked my Discord here, and somebody posted a Twitter link. Let's see, where's it go? It goes to it's by a Twitter account called Pirate Nation, which I'm not the biggest fan of. They've promoted some, in my opinion, less than, what's the proper phrasing? I don't want to say problematic. I'm going to say they've posted some controversial, and not like super bad controversial, but like some more like intense debate sparking things before. But for the most part, I think they've mostly been more so I think for the most part fairly neutral-ish, kind of a little bit. But they posted a let's see, when was this? Was 14th? Yeah, this was today. A while ago, earlier this morning. They posted a tweet that says, and like it. Side tangent. This is kind of one of the things that pisses me off about everybody getting their like news and stuff from like social media, like Twitter and shit, because this makes like a claim, but it doesn't like link to any article or like any sort of publication. It's just like, this is what's happening with like no citation. So it's like, fucking, we'll take it with a grain of salt and stuff like that. But it says, dispatch fans call on gotcha games to be disqualified from the TGA, the Game Awards, after loss to Wuthering Waves, which, as I rambled about earlier, is the gotcha game that won the Player's Voice Award. And it says, quote, "Those developers tend to promise free polls in exchange for votes and wins. It's genuine bribery." That's interesting. That's an interesting quote specifically, because I think during the day after the Game Awards, during our Fallout Friday stream, somebody in our chat had theorized that the developers could be offering like, oh, you get free this or free that in exchange for like voting in the award show or something, or voting for like us specifically. Which I don't know how they would be able to like track that unless they have like fucking spyware installed on your phone or some shit. But is it like either way? I guess that's sort of potentially backed up with a little bit more validity. And it's like, part of me agrees with that. When did Wuthering Waves come out? Actually, was that a 2025 game, or is that like fucking Zenless Zone Zero, where it came out like that came out in 20. All right, I'm gonna say one thing and then I'm gonna say another thing. I don't feel as if disqualifying a gotcha game from the Game Awards, from participation in the Game Awards, is a good idea, because the Game Awards is about video games, right? Even if those games are like, fucking microtransaction-y as hell. Fucking a well-made gotcha game or a well-made like microtransaction or MOBA game or whatever is still a video game, and it should be, a contender regardless. I think the whole gotcha aspect and the whole microtransaction aspect is sort of like a separate but genuine conversation. But to this effect, Wuthering Waves didn't come out in 2025. It came out in 2024. So, and then the other game that was a part of the whole, a part of the whole Player's Choice vote was Zenless Zone Zero, which came out in 2024. So, hot take, I think that if a game is going to be up for any award, it should release in the year that it's being voted on. Unless it's like a continuous community thing. Like one of the things is always like, oh, this is a community thing, like community support and update. And No Man's Sky took it because that's something that's like, oh, it's proof of like, continual support and development and stuff like that. I think that's valid. I think that is something that should be recognized, because it shows the focus is like the continued development and support of a game. But if it's something that's supposed to be like, this is the award for 2025, I don't think it's too controversial to say that the game itself should have released in 2025. So I don't think Wuthering Waves or Zenless Zone Zero should have been disqualified because they were gotcha games. I think they should be disqualified because they were made outside of the year that the award show is taking place in. Like, what the fuck? Like, if they couldn't win 2024 Game of the Year or 2020, like the Player's Choice Awards or whatever, specifically they were going up for, that sucks. You shouldn't be able to come back in a later year and be like, oh, here's my second shot. No, that's not how the Game Awards should function. Oh, God. Hot take. Fucking video games made in the year of the award show should be the only participants. Like, god damn it. And I'm looking at I don't want to look at too many of the comments because the fucking comment section on Twitter is just fucking ass. But all right, fair. But like well, I can see one of the comments that says like Dispatch still wouldn't have won. And it's like, yeah, probably not, especially when you consider that Expedition 33 and Silk Song were up for that exact same category. But like, you know, that's I feel like that's besides the point. Like, it's a valid response, but that's again besides the point. Genshin Impact and Wuthering Waves shouldn't have been included in the player's voice because neither of those games were released in 2025. If you couldn't make the cut in 2024 or 2020, because that's when Genshin Impact released. If you couldn't make the cut in either of those years, I'm sorry. Sucks to suck, but them's the breaks. Damn it. All right. But yeah, that pissed me off a little bit. It's like, I kind of get where they're coming from, but at the same time, it's like that's not how any of this works. Okay. Where are we? Just started this. Let's do powerful. Skill.
Shields up.
Nice.
Storm is coming.
Okay, so we can't do that. So, yeah, we just gotta do emulsion.
Feel the burn.
Toasty. Fucked up on that. Fucked up bad on that one. Ah. Fucked up on that one too. Ah, fuck. I'm all thrown off now. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Let's do yeah. It's not gonna kill you, but it'll at least take you out. Or at least get you in a better position to be taken out. Let's do... Actually, I have an ability, can't I? Yeah, Spark. I'll do it on... I'll do it on this one. Boom! Oh, he's gonna be dead next turn. Let's do that. And then... Relation. Good. Yeah! Boom, baby! That's what I'm fucking talking about. Alright, so... I kind of wish that there was like a map for these areas. Where am I? I'm a little bit turned around. Over here, okay. Now we're back on track. There we go. Whoop, wrong one. Let me help.
I can do it.
Let's do this one.
Feel the burn.
Ah, fuck. I get too cocky with parrying sometimes. Because like dodging is so much, especially against these smaller enemies. I shouldn't be dodging. I shouldn't be trying to parry these smaller enemies. I should just be fucking dodging. What am I doing here? I'm doing that.
Chrome is flowing.
Item.
Merci.
burn. Okay, so that's not really helpful.
Let's spill some ink.
Let's do that, and then let's do spark. Bam! Dodged like a genius. Bam! Get kicked. Wham! Get chopped in two. Okay. Cool. So, go back this way, and then if we go up that way, this is going to lead back to that other way that leads to the item that we already got. So we're going to go this way. Ooh, here we go. Alright. So now we can fast travel. Let's rest. Nothing really we can do there. Surprised emotion. Look at these little guys. What was that? Someone was like, it's like, oh, it's probably the enemies over here. Yeah, these guys. All right. Let's see what we got. What is that floating thing? That guy. That guy's got a weak point. That glowing spot right there is definitely a weak point. Okay. Powerful.
A storm is coming.
No? Wow. Okay. Fair enough. Are you burning? No, you're not burning. Okay. Let's use it. You. Oh God, excuse me. Oh, you are burning. Okay. Oh, okay. Faster. Spawned pots. Oh, okay. Oh, what the fuck? Come on. I dodged that. Oh, fuck you. Okay. Don't quite know what's going on with him, but seems we're in a good position. So, yeah, let's get him off it. Out of here. Oh, okay. He's a flying enemy. That makes sense. Nice. Get out of here. Nice. Skill. Okay, we can't do that. Let's do that. And then he's going to be out this turn.
Gustav, don't die.
Oh, fuck. I thought he was going to do like a swing. He did like a power slam attack and we had to jump. That was a tight jump though. Okay. Yeah, let's do that and bring you back. Get ready. Oh, come on. God, his attacks are quick. Some of these attacks are really tricky to time sometimes. Let's do healing. Yeah, let's do healing. We need to fucking get ourselves all patched up here. Yeah, we'll do it on you. It's not gonna be very great. Oh, fuck, I think I used the wrong one. Shit, okay. Yeah, I used the energy one instead of the healing one. God damn it. Okay, so he's gonna do... Boom! Hell yeah. And like, you can do So like there's the dodge, there's the parry, and then there's jump, which is only used in specific situations like the one that you saw there. And the interesting thing with the jump function is that there's sort of like two parts to it. There's the jump, and then if you're quick enough, you have the opportunity to also perform an attack in the jump, which is really cool because God, there's so many cool things about this game where it's like it takes the, like I said earlier in the stream, it shifts the number generation aspect of where's that new one? There we go. Okay, so that's, yeah, so 31, is that better than, yeah, it is. Okay. It shifts the number, the RNG aspect of RPGs to where, like, you know, is my attack gonna hit? Is my attack gonna, am I going to miss my attack? Or sorry, am I going to be able to dodge this attack? Is this attack going to miss me specifically, I guess? It takes those, and instead of making them, you know, just something that's purely up to raw numerical chance, it turns it into a skill-based thing. So I think the only thing that determines whether or not your attack is going to hit and do damage to an enemy is whether or not that enemy has a shield effect in place, which it'll just, like, if it's got a shield, it'll just take a hit and not do any damage. But the only other thing is whether or not they're a flying enemy, because flying enemies can't be hit by ground attacks. They either have to be shot at or they have to be hit with a spell, which I think is really cool. I think that's really cool that some of these more number-driven combat affects, basically, I think it's really cool how the developers were able to turn that into a player skill thing. That's really cool. Okay, so they're not super hard to take down, but they're like dodging them or parrying them, which I guess dodging would probably be the easier option, is a little bit tricky. But I think that's just something that I just have to fucking, like, take the blows on and get better at. So let's take this guy. Gotcha, bitch! If you can attack them before actually engaging in combat, you get first strike. So, and with me, that allows me to set up powerful and guard up, which means I do more damage and I take less damage. Is that the right one? Yes. Yeah. Okay, and then let's do emulsion, and let's get started on you.
Danger!
Ah, fuck, that last one's... Okay, second to last one. That second to last one's tricky. Fuck. Alright, we're good. Skill. No, it's gonna have to be... Cool, and then we'll use skill, and then we'll use spark. Nice. And skill and emulsion on you. Now they're all on fire, and because that's all of their weaknesses, they're gonna take a lot of damage. Ah, fuck. If I had gotten that one, he'd be dead. Bam. Bop, boom, 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 bop, bam. Gotcha. Alright, so... I want to do overcharge. I'll do overcharge. Fuck it. It's not full power, but it's pretty good. It won me the battle. I mean, not alone, but I did it. So let's see. Highest damage. So is damage dealt. Okay. Damage received. 397. I'm wondering if the amount of XP is dependent on. I don't know. 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 What's up here? Is it something badass? Yes, but I feel like I should probably check the other areas first, but I'm here, so might as well. I'm getting fucking closer to him, though. Oh yeah, you can also, on my keyboard at least, if you hit T, you can change which character you play as, which is, or at least which character you traverse the world with, which I think is kind of cool. Bloop. All right, what's up here? Ooh. We're climbing real high now. Are we gonna be able to actually fucking get all the way up to him? That would be crazy. I can't see why why they would even be pointing him out to us if he wasn't something that we could actually take on. Oh, we're gonna get greased. We're gonna get all the way up there. We're gonna have the option to take him on, and we're gonna get just flattened. Okay. Good. And then, what about learned skills? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? We're still waiting on. What is it? Protects allies by taking damage in their place. Okay, that's not great. Especially since you don't really have good defensive stats. Deals low single physical damage. 2 hits. Destroys all target shields. Ooh, interesting. Oh, that's actually really nice. Because there's like one enemy specifically that can just like stack shields. And if I were to use this, that would give me a whole lot of AP like right out the gate. Deals extreme single target. 5 hits, damn, okay. Interesting. Okay. 68. Have we found 6'7" or 6'9"? Probably. Ooh. Big scary rock.
Julian, 59er. Disgusting. Laura's an idiot. I can't believe she convinced everyone to eat the Nevron. They've been puking for the past few hours. Great. Well, we can't move on with so many people sick. I told her it was a bad idea. Hopefully they'll feel better with some mushroom broth to settle their stomachs.
I don't think that's what happened. I think that got dead. They all came down with a serious case of not being alive no more. Alright, there's the flag. Okay. What's all this about? Big open area. Oh. Shit. It's a boss fight area. Okay, it is. Not for who I thought it was going to be for, though. Ooh, he doesn't look nice. God, he's got fucking such a cool design, though. His face is dripping sap.
Careful, my elbow.
Oh, boy.
Chester.
Oh, I see. Okay. Fuck. Okay. Well, shit. This is bad. Abandoned battle. Okay, we definitely wanted to rest before this. I should have fucking known. I should have rested there. I should have rested there. Damn it. Okay. This is interesting. I think we can take this guy. No. We want to go back to the... We want to go back to the place. there we go. Okay. Boom, bop, boom, 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 bop, burn them. Okay, let's rest, and then let's give this battle a try. Because this feels like the end of the map, right? This feels like this is what you're all getting up to. And then I feel like there's a little bit more we can explore down there, but this is where we're going to. Such a cool character design. All right, here we go. Dodging right out the gate.
Danger! Dodge this stuff.
Get ready. Okay, that's not bad. Hurts like a sumbitch, though. Not gonna lie.
I'm ready. Shields up.
Okay.
Let us stain them.
Okay. It's good, and then... Ooh. Okay, so he's both on fire and targeted, so that's good. So... we don't want to do Earth Rising, because that's just going to heal him. Of course, he's at full health right now, so it doesn't matter, but... let's hit him with the Emulsion. Ooh, that was a big damage. That's even big damage. Okay. Oh, good. Okay. This is not going to be easy, but this is going to be pretty straightforward, I feel.
Gustav, don't die.
Especially since we're doing a lot of damage to him just with our fire moves. Swift stride. Yes, swift stride.
Let us.
Okay, that wasn't as good as I was hoping, but that's still pretty good. Good. Yeah. Okay, that was good. That's good. Okay, his attack is pretty easy to dodge here. Applies 3 damage. Applies 2 more per hit. Ooh, okay. That's good. Let's do this. Yeah, buddy. That was a big one. You guys fucking see that shit? Sheesh. All right. Okay, we got to build up to this one. Skills. Let's hit this. Let's see what happens. Because he's burning. He's burning in general. So hitting him with some higher end lightning attacks probably isn't gonna be the worst thing in the world. God, we could fucking win this just on burning alone. That one burning shot did 4,000 damage. Okay. We're still waiting on that. Skills. Propulsion.
Feel the burn!
Keep this burn going. Fuck yeah, this is going good, boy. Okay, overcharge.
For those who come after.
Boom! That didn't do as much damage as I usually expect that attack to do, but that was a good one. This is gonna be the kill shot. Boom. Alright, fantastic. That was a little bit easier than I thought it would be, but I think part of the reason for that is we're probably a little bit too strong for this area. But that was good. That was clean. We lay a trail indeed. A trail of corpses. Oh, there's more stuff here. New weapon. Hey, yo, hold on. What do we got? Ooh. Is that a flathead screwdriver? Our new weapon is just a flathead screwdriver. Hell yeah. fucking huge power up, though. We go from 193 power to fucking 300. Fuck yeah. Now we're talking. Alright, so... Ooh. Where does this go? This has to go back outside. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. Nice. So now we got fast travel. Or shortcut. Bsky. Yeah, we go. Okay. What's this? The Lost Woods. Ooh. It's just one of these areas. That's fine.
Advantage.
I'll take music. Yeah, we can't do anything here. Sick. All right, so if we go back the other way. If we go back this way, then we can... Because there was like one area specifically that had, like, there was one other path that we didn't go on in here. If we go that way, I think if we do that, and then we've cleared this entire map. Or, like, you know, section, whatever. I don't think we need to fast travel there, though. We go this way, because it's just, like, at the bottom, because we're, like, on the upper section here. We just got to fall down to the bottom and then go, like, a different path. Okay. Ah, right. This is it. All right. Can I just jump down from here? No. Okay. What about from here? Cha-cha! Yeah! No. All right. So let's see. This was the way we came up, I think. Okay, so we're down here. I think this is the way. No, yes. Okay, yeah, we went this way before. We went around this outside area. Yeah, and we saw that over there. And then we were, like, following this. We got you there. See that area over there. Yeah, and then that's where we found that, and that's where we went up from there. Okay, so... Can we run on this? Just do anything? No, because we can't jump. Oh, no, we can't jump. Okay. I forget that we can jump. Even though it's a key combat move. Okay, so these guys are just kind of hanging out, chilling. Never mind, these guys are dead as fuck.
Nicholas, Expedition 44. The idea was you'd only have to fool the first one. Then Jules can wear its carcass to trap the next, and so on. Until we all have proper cover. But disguising ourselves as Nevrons has proven to be extremely ineffective, to say the least. Maybe they recognize each other by their chroma. Anyway, it was an utter failure. To any expeditions that follow our trail, do not disguise yourselves as Nevrons. It doesn't work.
It's not the best idea. Not gonna lie. Alright. Well. That's a bummer. Ooh, hello. Where's this go? Does it go somewhere spatial? Ooh. Oh. This might not actually be good. Because there's, like, mimes in the game, and I think they're, like, uber powerful. At least they seem uber powerful. Okay, let's put up a wall. Okay. We'll give this a try. We'll see what happens. But like the last mime I went up against fucking rocked my shit.
Shields up.
BT Dub, shameless plug, like and subscribe and follow if you're watching on Twitch. Check out links to other socials in the description. You got Twitch, you got Twitter, YouTube, Bluesky, and most importantly, the Discord. The Discord is super awesome. It's where me and a bunch of other cool people hang out. And also check out the podcast, which is going to be linked at the top of the description if you're watching on YouTube. I run a podcast called the Atomcast Podcast, and I interview a lot of. So far, it's mostly just Fallout creators, modders, Let's Players, other creatives in the space. I've interviewed Kenneth Vigu a couple times, who's the guy running the Fallout for Hope charity streams. He's great. I've King Gath, Eleonora, Just Wanya, Nywall, fucking Prilladog, TG Spy. I've interviewed a whole bunch of people, and they're all fantastically amazing. We sit down for big, long form conversations and just have a fucking great time with it. I think I want to do Thunderfall, because that's going to hit multiple times, and that's going to get rid of his shields and then do a little bit of damage to him. So let's see. Yeah, let's see what that does.
Brace yourselves.
That did like fuck all for damage. Golly. How the fuck are we supposed to kill the mimes? I'm a spark. I fucked up on that. That did a little bit more damage, but still. Holy shit. This dude has fucking health for fucking eons.
Take cover.
Okay. God, how the fuck do we do any damage to the mime? I'm hitting him fucking like whoa, and he's just all like, eh. Okay, let's do this.
Please survive.
Okay, burning's doing a little bit more damage, but still, this is like, whoa. Okay, let me see here. How to beat mimes. I just want to see, because I'm not putting it together here. When fighting mimes as opposed to regular enemy, you need to look at the yellow break meter rather than the health bar. You'll still defeat a mime by draining the ladder, but by breaking mimes, you'll make the fight much easier. Once you fill up the break meter... Oh, I see it right down there. Yeah, right there. That is... Whoa. Okay, to fill up the break meter, you must use skills over standard attacks. Okay, cool. That definitely helps. Have I hit you with fire? Yeah, I've hit you with fire. Let's use earth.
Earth blast.
I feel like it's gonna be fire.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Yeah. With this. Oh, that was the strongest one. 420, nice. Okay, we're building up the brake meter, but this is gonna be a fucking exercise in patience. Patience and good timing, because oh boy. Oh, fucker. He hit me. Rite of Rain. Okay. Okay, so now let's do. No, we can't really do anything. Let's do small healing on you. Oh, fuck. I was too early on that dodge. Shit. Okay. Gotta do emulsion on you. Okay. Yes, and then that's good. I feel like it's weak against like ice or some shit, because I think I've used all the elements except ice against it. Small revival tint.
Here. Careful, Mael.
Luckily, its attacks are pretty easy to dodge. So this is something. This is something. Okay. That's not really going to do as much. I can do marking shop. That's not going to fucking... Alright, let's heal. Could use small energy. It's not what I wanted to use it on, but I'll take it. Some of these ones, it feels like I'm getting like fucking inches away from getting just absolutely rocked. All right, we're getting there. Yep, that was one of those. That was one of those seconds away from just getting pummeled.
I won't lose again.
Skills. Yeah, let's do this. Nice. Okay, full on overcharge. God damn.
Not looking good.
Skill. Whoops, no. I don't want to use skill. Do I? No, I don't want for you. Ooh. Oh, this is actually gonna work, actually. You're gonna break. Okay, I guess you had to be full first. That's fair.
Look out!
Fuck! Oh, it's tough. It's tough. Running low on revival things. I need to stop getting hit. I got like a 90% success rate on these. It's just like every once in a while he gets like a fucking... My timing is off just slightly. And I get fucking clapped hard. Ooh, you got a lot. Okay. Ooh. Hits him in virtuous stance. Let's do that. This, and then next turn we do the other one. It's close on that one. Skill. Overcharge.
For those who come after.
And then it's building. Getting close. Getting close, gamers. Switch. You are burning. Did I not do that last time? I did that last time, so what the fuck? Alright. Let's just do that. Because we don't lose anything by doing that.
Ready to evade.
I don't like... I don't know. I don't like any of them. These mimes are some bitches. Okay. High physical damage, 3 hit. If in virtuous stance, stay in virtuous stance. Can break. It says can break that. Okay, it's 6. Alright.
Precision.
Yeah, now we're talking. Alright. You sumbitch. Okay, now we're doing a little bit of damage. Okay. The mime is stunned, but the mime is not out of the game.
Feel the burn.
Looks like he's malfunctioning though, so maybe that means that he can do something. Oh, I probably actually would have wanted to do that last turn. Fuck. Okay. Let's do an attack. See what he does this turn, and then go from there. Fuck. Okay. 18,000? That's still... Fuck. Okay. Ah, damn it. Okay.
I'm ready. Not looking good.
This is my last revival tint. Okay. Medium fire damage, applied 3 burns. Okay, God, they still have so much fucking health.
For those who come after.
God, even that barely did anything. Fuck.
Let's push.
I don't think I'm gonna make this. I don't think I'm gonna take away the dub on this one. I hate to say it. I think I'm gonna get clapped.
Feel the burn.
I can do it.
Full fire now, though. Low physical damage. Yeah. That was a good one, though.
I'm ready.
Okay, so now he's gonna attack twice.
On me.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah. Let's see. What do I need for that? I need 5. Okay.
I can do it.
Low ice damage. Let's see what that does. Will that be your weakness? It said defenseless, but I don't think that's what... I don't think that's what actually damages you.
Not giving up.
There we go.
Let's finish.
All right, this is something. I almost didn't dodge on that first attack. I would have fucking been so bummed out. I'm just like, I'm just not gonna dodge on this one. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Careful, Mael.
God. Some of them are just like, just barely scraping through on like the skin of your feet.
margin for error.
Caught up! I can do it!
Okay. Let's do a regular attack.
Let's push forward.
It must be weak against ice. Because that attack did like 1,300 damage. It's gotta be weak against ice. It's almost dead though. Alright. We got it anyway. Whew. Shit. That was rough. Not like rough as in like we fucking really fucking struggled in that, but like rough as in just like that took forever. That took 15 minutes. Holy shit. I didn't even try to parry any of those attacks. I just fucking, that was just Dodge City. 82 dodges, total of 42,000 damage dealt. And I took 5,000 damage. God. That's crazy. But we got a new hairstyle. Was it worth it? I don't know. That's for me to know and you to find out. This one maybe not specifically, but you know, whatever. It's still good. We got we took out an enemy and we got experience. Hell yeah. But that was just like a little side thing. Now we have to actually figure out what this other thing we missed is. Around here somewhere, I feel it. I feel it in me bones. Me old irradiated bones. You guys gotta remember, I'm almost 35. Fucking got 1 foot in the grave already. I'll take that.
We can use that.
On death, deal damage to all enemies. Ooh. Interesting. I might actually unironically want to give that to Mael. Because she seems to die disproportionately more than anybody else. Alright, which ones do you got? You have... probably Dodger. +1 AP on base attack. Okay. Alright. That's not bad. It seems like we got everything now. So... I don't know. Because, like, there's an area over there where there's an item, but I can't figure out how to get up to it. Nope. Listen. You can stay away from me. Jump! Jump, damn you! Ah, he got us. Oh wow, we still get first turn. Oh, because we weren't we weren't the first ones to. We didn't get the attack in first. All right, well, let's take these guys out real quick, like. Okay. Oh no, he spawned pots. Guard up.
Ready
Good.
to evade.
Fuck. I always forget about that second spin attack. It happens so fucking quickly.
Lune, watch out!
Damn it. Whoa. Hey, how about that? Oh, fuck, I gotta dodge all these attacks now. Bitch. dodged it. Oh my god. Wow. We got rocked. Of course, we're pretty beat up, so, you know. Send the reserve team? I mean, if I can fucking get out of here with the reserve team. Perhaps. Nah, we're fucked. What? I totally dodged that. Shut up. Nah, we're cooked.
Not today.
God, those are tough. No. I do not wish to retry the battle. Alright. Where's the steps? Oh, there they are. Okay. Oops. Where? Let's see. Okay, so it's back here, and then it might actually be better to go this way. Go up this way and avoid a lot of the other dudes. Oh, where's this go, actually? Did we go down this way? Ah, there we go.
Useful.
Did we get 68? Oh, well. Even if we didn't, we can use it to not only rest, but also upgrade this stuff and then fucking get the hell out of here. Huh. Oh, gotta have the right page open. There we go. Okay. Toshi, you could just do 2 on 2 and then 1 on the other one twice. It's like, well, I'm not gonna do that because my brain doesn't work that way. It's gotta be 2 and then 1. It can't be 4 and then 2. That shit doesn't compute. This neural net processor is not very neural net or processor. Okay, so there's that one. Deals low single. Single try to fix it down, destroy all. Yes, that one is a good one. Okay. So nothing there yet. Which one's this one? Strike Storm. Deals very high single target damage, 6 hits. Uses weapon elements. Critical to generate 2 additional charge. Okay, that's pretty decent. Alright, fast travel entrance. And then let's get the hell out of here. Oh, okay, there we go. I was like, where's the fucking entrance? What the fuck? Okay. Oh, I kind of want to take on that guy, but I feel like I'm just gonna get rocked expeditiously. He's just gonna fucking take me out back and destroy me. Fucking take the shotgun to me. He's gonna put me out to pasture, gamers. Alright. Ooh, oh my god. That's a big boy. That's a big boy. I kind of don't want to fuck with this guy. But I also kind of do. See what happens. There we go. Like, where are you? I know you're here. Bourguignon. Alright, so that guy's not too bad. That guy's pretty easy. This guy, probably gonna be a pain in the ass. Get him? I got him. Okay. Skills, powerful.
Let me help.
Skills, guard up. We're gonna be. Oh, fuck.
A storm.
I hit Q on that one instead of space. Ah, this is probably gonna hurt a little bit. So we don't want to do Earth Rising because one of these dudes, this one, is gonna get healed by it. So let's just do this.
Careful, Maya.
Oh, fucking Jesus Christ. Uh-oh, hey. Am I dodging this? What's happened? He just ate me. I'm... What the fuck is this? What did you fucking do with my guy? First of all, fuck you. Second of all, fuck you again. And now, uh-oh. This is bad. Small revival tint.
I'll do it.
Nope, that didn't work.
Watch out. Can do it.
Give me back my dude. The fuck's wrong with you? You asshole. Hold on a sec. Alright, so it's definitely not ice, which is fair. Let's burn them. Ooh, that was decent. Okay. Exhaustion is a status effect that prevents the character from regaining AP from any source. That's not a great thing to be applied to my magic wielder. But let's see what happens. Okay, that did a decent amount of damage. Ow. So what the fuck happened to fucking Gustav? He's fucking gone. Some bitch just fucking crunched him.
Take cover.
I was hitting the space bar instead of the dodge bar. Oh god. Okay. Well, another revival tint. Fire's fucking doing it though. Bad dodge. Okay. Not too bad.
Not giving up.
Pong should have won Game of the Year award. Total scam. Yeah, right. Especially fucking that was something I was ranting about a while ago. Two of the game I don't know who was here for it, but fucking there was a somebody in the Discord posted a link to a Twitter post that apparently is putting forward the claim that Dispatch fans are calling on gacha games to be disqualified from the Game Awards after Worthing Waves won, which is a gacha game. And the quote saying, "Those developers tend to promise free polls in exchange for votes and wins. It's genuine bribery." And me personally, I think that gacha games shouldn't outright be disqualified from the Game Awards because, you know, they're still games and, you know, are as deserving of their time in the sun as any other game. But I do think they should be disqualified from being able to win an award for that year if it didn't come out in the year that that the award show is up for, right? Because, like, this is 2025. Two of the games that were up for the Player's Voice Award were Worthing Waves, which won, and Zenless Zone Zero, which was a nominee, both of which are gacha games, which we've already covered that. But Worthing Waves was released last year in 2024, and Zenless Zone Zero was released in 2020. So why are we even considering these games specifically for a 2025 award if they didn't come out in 2025? Like, what the fuck? That makes no sense. I don't think it's too big of an ask for an award for the year to go to a game that released that year. Is that such a hot topic? Like, what the fuck? That shit don't make no sense. Gustav said peace. Gustav got fucking 8. This fucking big giant bitch just fucking came down and with his big giant bitch mouth was just like gulp. And I'm like, what? Fucking just ate my friend. It's like, what the fuck, dude? You bastard. Unless it's like Steam's Labor of Love Award. No, yeah, and like that's one of the awards at the Game Awards too. It's like best community support, I think, and it's like, you know, the whole point of that is like continual support for a game, or for the community around a game after the game's release. And I think this year it went to, what did it go? It went to like No Man's Sky or something. And it's like, you know, that's fair. But I don't think any other game that didn't come out in the year that the award is up for should be a contender for that award. That shit doesn't make any sense. That's just ridiculous, in my humbled opinion. Okay. I gotta like lock in with this shit, because even though I'm doing pretty solid, this guy's fucking got hands. High physical damage, stays in virtue if in virtue, can break. We probably want to keep fire applied, because this thing seems to be weaker against that. I need to fucking heal. I'm not gonna get max on it, but something's better than nothing.
Danger.
Fuck.
Ready to evade. I'll do it.
God, I fucking ate ass on that one. Holy shit. All right. God, usually like, I mean, it kind of depends on the creature, but like I'm usually so good at like dodging like that. See, like look at that shit. All right, fair enough. Don't look at that shit. But like most of the time I'm like good at dodging, but then like every once in a while some fucking bullshit happens and then it's just like, well, that's the ball game. Fuck. Okay.
Brilliant light.
Get back here. You don't get to fucking die on me.
Ready to pass.
God damn it. What the? Oh, she was dead. Okay. Son of a bitch. Alright. This one seems doable. This one seems totally doable. I just got fucking shafted on that. Gustav just fucking got gulped, and then I got admittedly I got a little bit more than what? I'm playing the back here. I couldn't fucking just like redo the. Was the option that was on screen redo battle, and I just hit no instinctually. God damn it. All right, let's try that again. Ride, bsky. Ride like the wind. I like when he's not running. He's just like casually walking. He's like fucking guy's just having a nice night out. Hitting the strut. Fucking strutting up to beat the shit out of this giant kaiju monster. Hell yeah. Let's go. Alright, so these guys don't seem to move, which is nice. There we go. Okay. Let's try this again.
Let me help.
That, and then that. Okay. hit you. Come on. There we go. Did I get him? I got him. Okay, so he's weak against ice, but
Feel the burn.
what's that going on? I actually probably genuinely should have hit the big guy with that. He just fucking eats Gustav. He just gulp and then he's gone. What the fuck? Why are you doing that shit to me? Oh, come on. That was rude. Okay, so I'm just gonna fucking turn you off real quick. And then let's do Spark. Get rid of you.
Let the ink flow.
And then it's just you and me, big boy. Just the two of us.
Okay.
Take cover. I'll do it. Careful, Mael.
It's the screen shaking. That's the part that throws me off. That's the bit that, like, fucking confuses me. It throws me off the timing there.
Flames. Rain.
Alright. Let's just start stacking fire on you. Core hit combo. Okay. I wasn't expecting the beginning to be a chin move, but alright. That works. No. Oh, actually. No, that's not who I wanted to use it on. God damn it. I wasn't paying attention. Let's use that, and then small healing. You.
Got work to do.
Not much, but it's something.
I'll do it.
Okay. Doing good, doing good. It's 5. Nope.
Feel the burn.
Burn, you freak. Okay. Oh, fuck. Missed that one. That wasn't too bad. Looney's got a lot of health, so we were able to take that on the chin. Low physical damage switches to okay, so we're gonna stick with Rain of Fire.
Flames.
Rain of Fire! Nice, nice.
Fuck. I'll do it.
I think it's not. I don't think it's the shake. Actually, I think it's I think it's the camera angle, because like the camera angle's like right there, and from the angle, the trajectory of the projectile is like slow at first, and then it speeds up. So I think that's what it is. It just kind of like throws me off for a second, thinking that it's gonna hit me sooner than it actually is. Bam! Get kicked, nerd. Ooh, that actually did a decent amount of damage. Oh my god. Fucking sped up there. What the fuck was that?
Can do it.
Fucking douchebag. Why the hell did you do that? Asshole.
Please survive.
Brace yourself. Danger!
Okay.
Chroma is flowing.
Why can't there... Oh, because I have all the... Okay. Yeah. We'll use Mayhem. I want to use Thunderfall. Fuck it. Let's use Thunderfall. We'll use Mayhem next time.
doing?
Okay. Do that one. We're doing pretty solid. We just need to keep. We just need to heal a little bit, and then. Excuse me. We need to heal, and we need to. We need to just keep on the dodges, because we're doing good. Rain. There we go. Yeah, because those ones, like, her fire attacks. Oh my god. Well, this is real bad. Okay. Okay, just keep on the dodges. We got enough. We got enough fire damage. Oh fuck! God damn it! Some bitch. God, this one sucks because he just eats you. What the fuck do you mean? Okay. We might be able to do something with the reserve team here. Because I think if we can just stall long enough, he'll die by fire damage.
Take your shot.
Are you fucking kidding me? God damn it. I fucked up on the timing, and that's what took me out. Some bitch. Retry battle? No, I can't. I don't got enough fucking time for it. Damn it. You bastard. Alright, well. That was something. Go to camp. Let's finish the day at the camp. Okay. Anybody got anything fun to say?
We finally found someone who loves rocks more than you.
So it seemed.
No, this is old.
Bsky, a soul.
Bsky. Look at him too. He's such a big lad.
I haven't seen a human in so long. You're much tinier than I remember.
When was the last time you saw a human?
Oh, my best friend when he asked for my help.
Your best friend is human? I thought Francois was your best friend.
Yes.
What a goob. Let's play one of those music discs we got. What should I play? Let's see, what do we got here? Let's try this one. Oh, I think this is the one that plays with the gestrels. Hold on, I wanna see what else we got. This one's kind of nice. All right. Well, everybody, I hope you enjoyed. This was Expedition 33, a brief look into the game of the year for 2025. You know, like I've been sort of talking about all stream, it's definitely sort of like, I don't know. It's one of those games where it's either like you absolutely love it or you absolutely hate it. And me personally, anybody who's like applying and like really thinking about what it means to be considered game of the year beyond just like, you know, sales numbers and stuff like that. I think anybody who like applies a little bit of logic in that regard is going to have a real hard time saying that this game is not game of the year. Because again, one of the biggest things that people have just across the board been saying they want out of video games is, you know, high quality stories, good graphics, you know, a game from a smaller studio, something that really shows like love and dedication to the art of video game making. And I honestly cannot think of a game better suited for that than a game that was, fucking made by 30 former Ubisoft devs. Ubisoft specifically, one of the most disliked studios in all of gaming. 30 people broke ranks from them, made their own game company, and the first game that they put out not only won Game of the Year, but sweeped the entire games category, like practically everything at the award show. It only lost one thing, and that was audio design, and that's just because it was going up against Battlefield 6, and it's really hard to beat to beat audio design on a game specifically designed, not specifically designed around audio, because but it's a war game. You got to get the sound of the guns right. You got to get the sound of explosions right. You got to get the sound of like distance and footsteps and all these other things. So like, gonna be a real hard ass there, but everything else absolutely spectacular. Amazing story, amazing art direction, amazing game direction, amazing, absolutely incredible score, like bone chilling. And again, coming from an indie studio of former Ubisoft developers, that's crazy. This game is everything that everybody who has been saying that, everybody who's been like disappointed in the current state of the gaming industry, how it's all like corporatized and it doesn't feel like developers are allowed to like, innovate or be creative. This game is fulfilling all of the wishes that anybody who has had any complaint with any of those aspects that I just mentioned. This is it. This is the kind of game that you guys are looking for. It might not be your exact play style, turn-based RPG, that kind of stuff. It might not be exactly that, but this kind of game, this is what gamers have been asking for a long time, and there's finally a studio that's delivered on that. Will we see more of it? Is this going to be like a Baldur's Gate kind of thing, where this is like a one-and-done kind of deal? This is like a once-in-a-generation game? I don't know, but even if any future games that come out are half as good as this, I think we're in a great spot as gamers. This has been the weekend stream. I have been followertoshi. This has been an extra long week of streaming because we had the Stream Awards, or, the Video Game Awards. And then we had Fallout Friday and then the weekend stream. We will be back this Friday, the upcoming Friday. I don't know what the fuck. Oh, I have a calendar right there. I need to actually, look at it. We will be back. Let's see, what's today? Today's the 14th. We will be back Friday, December 19th for the final Fallout Friday of 2025, and then we will be back Saturday the 20th and Sunday the 21st for the final weekend stream of 2025. I will be taking the subsequent week off, holidays, all that stuff, and then New Year's right around the corner, and there's a higher than not likelihood that I'll be coming back, or we'll be coming back January 2nd, 2026. But I mean, I don't know. Depending on how things go, I might also take that weekend off. I don't know. We'll see. There's still a lot of games I want to play. We most likely won't come back to Expedition 33 for two reasons. One, it's mostly a story-driven experience, and for me personally, I usually like to play those in my own time if it's something I'm like really interested and really invested in, so I can like really emotionally like dive into the experience and like focus entirely on that. Because like, playing a game on your own is different from playing a game for streaming. It's two different mindsets. But also, I highly recommend everybody to play this game, buy it if it's, you think it's something worth your time. If, at the very least, try it out. If you have Game Pass, it's on Game Pass. Give it a try. If you don't have Game Pass, but you have Steam, buy it, play it for like an hour and a half, see how you like it, see how the story resonates with you. Because again, speaking as somebody who like, I saw stuff about this game, it didn't really seem like it was something for me. And then I played it, and again, within the first 30 minutes of the game, I was sold. I hadn't even gotten to the gameplay, and I was immediately sold on the game's story. It is a beautiful story. It's a really emotional story, and it's just emphasized by the unimaginable amount of passion and you know, skill and just love of video game design that the developers put into this game. So definitely check it out for yourself. It's on Steam. I know it got a free DLC update with the Game of the Year award. I don't think it's on a discount yet, but if you're a little strapped for cash, which a lot of people are, especially these days, if you see it on a discount and you think it's something that you're interested in, buy it. Because like I said, this is exactly the quality and the level of game design that we as gamers have been wanting for a long time from an independent studio. And while not every independent studio can live up to be something like this is exactly the kind of game that we need to be supporting as a community. We need to be propping up games like this, like Silksong, like Kingdom Come Deliverance, like Dispatch. All of these smaller games made by smaller studios that just ooze quality. These are the kinds of things we need to promote as gaming if we want to really advance the standard of gaming. Once again, I've been Follower Toshi. This has been the weekend stream. I thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed and you're watching on YouTube, like, comment, share, subscribe, ring the bell. If you're watching on Twitch, hit the follow button. Helps me out a whole hell of a lot. I stream every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Fridays and Saturdays, usually around 4 p.m., mostly limited because of work. Sundays are a bit more consistent, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And I usually stream for about 4 hours, sometimes a little shorter, sometimes a little longer, sometimes a little shorter. Really, all just kind of depends. But I'm pretty consistent with it. We will be back next week, Friday, for the final Fallout Friday and the final weekend stream of 2025. I hope to see you all there. In the meantime, though, I hope you all have a good week. I hope you all had a good weekend. This weekend is over, but the next one's right around the corner. Be safe, drink water, get plenty of sleep. Try not to be too hard on yourselves. And until next time, I will see you all out there in the wasteland. Goodbye! Goodbye!